So, a very good evening to everyone, and welcome back to another stream with Star Citizen being the game this time. I've been playing this game quite a bit recently, and I am really enjoying it. Quite a bit in my terms mean that I played it for some hours, but it's not like I'm an expert at this game. So literally everything that I am that you will be seeing on this stream is me exploring the game, trying to figure out how things work. So in that sense, what you're seeing here is more or less me figuring out the mechanics, and to be honest, the way to find these mechanics in this game at the moment, because it's so half-baked, is basically Googling things and asking people that have been playing the game for a long time. So an example of the game being half-baked is actually down right here, because this is not... I woke up on a station when I logged in right now, which is not the station where I left. Actually, I think maybe I went to sleep in the bed on my ship, and that's like a save point where you should respawn when you exit next time. But that really didn't work. The game just simply failed to log in. And then there's a trick that you gotta do to sort of wiggle the game out of that state so that you can get back into the place where you spawned the time before that. So this is the last station I visited. This is Port Everest. I cannot really remember where that is, but we'll figure that out shortly. Okay, so what will this stream be about today? Well, like I say here on the list, in the last stream, so my current project is to figure out some what you might call first-person mining or hand mining. So one thing you can do in the game today already that's seemingly quite well developed is that you can go and explore cave systems and extract precious gems from these caves. So one of the things that I tried to do last time was to buy a mining tool, buy a bit for the mining tool, or it's a multi-tool, so you buy like a mining element or thing that you plug onto the multi-tool. So I did that, and then I discovered last time that I didn't have enough money to buy a backpack so you can carry enough of these precious things that you extract in these caves. So I went on to do some bounty, or one bounty, to get enough money to buy the backpack, which is a bit funny. And I did, and as I was approaching the cave at the very end of the stream, I actually got killed, and then had to come back again with another ship and shoot the people from the air. So yeah, it wasn't the most successful stream, and a lot of it was just walking around Lorville, which is a station in the game. But today, hopefully, we will manage to get back into a cave like that and explore it. So the goals for the... Actually, also one other thing that happened on the last stream, which was quite funny, was that my friend Jevon stream sniped me and actually stalked me, I guess, out of one of the stations and down to a planet, and I had no idea he was coming, so I thought that would be trouble when I saw his huge ship going over there. But we got some beautiful sort of takeoff scenes as his ship was shooting off, and the sound effects of this huge ship going over was really amazing. This is the thing about this game, that even though it is half-baked, there's just a lot of content in the game already. So there are things you can do, you just have to expect that they don't always work and that there are bugs and all kinds of problems. So just be aware of that, and it might actually be that you'll have a good time playing this. Okay, so we should probably get to it. The goal for the day is to continue the mining and the cave exploration. It is to buy some armor, which I will do immediately, I think. I have 6,000 credits, so hopefully it will be enough to buy some head and leg armor. I also, if I have time, want to try to find some bunker combat missions, and perhaps we will say hi to some friends. Let's see how it develops. If you have any questions, anything you want to ask me, anything at all, feel free to ask in the chat, which I do check from time to time. So yeah, here we are. Okay, so I think this place I woke up is called Everest Harbor is the name of the port, and it's in orbit around some planet. So we are currently in orbit around... What planet is this? Is this Hurston? Yeah, so we are in orbit around Hurston, which is the planet where I was going to explore the cave. This is a land vehicle that you can buy. It's actually... I think this looks like a really convenient little thing, because let's say that you want to go out and explore, you want to go mine by hand. Perhaps a vehicle like this is really convenient to get yourself around. You can also load these vehicles onto ships if you have space for them in your cargo trunk or in your cargo bay, and then you can take them around. So yeah. So On the way from the Easy Hab, which is where you wake up, I saw on this station that there was a place where you could buy armor. This seems to be regular clothing, and I don't think we want to go into combat with that. So let's try and find the armor shop. I think it was on the way out here. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so I think let's see how much they cost and which ones are pretty. So these are undersuits. I'm not exactly sure what they do, but it's like one piece of your clothing. Then what I think I want is like some light armor. I wonder if they sell the rucksack, the backpack thing here. I think maybe there's a specific station where they sell that. There's also kind of cool color combination here. You can just check the terminals. It's a little bit. So what you can do in these places is you can actually go up and you can physically interact with these things. You can have a look at the details of them if you want to. See, there's like a little engraving here, isn't it? I wonder if this is like a batch number for this thing, or it's kind of cool. There are so many little details in this game. Maybe we'll look at the YouTube video later where someone looks at this ship called the Argus Mole, which I actually that's one of the few ships I could consider buying, because it's sort of cool to have this. It's a multi-cruise ship, so you can really just fully utilize that if you are more than one person. But it kind of looks cool. It's a mining vessel, so you would have to find someone that was into mining or enjoyed being on the without flying their own ship, still playing the game, just mining with someone else. But yeah, it actually looks kind of cool. One of the reasons that ship looked cool is it's sort of, it has these robotic elements, so it's like such a dynamic thing, and on the inside it feels a little bit like I imagine on these ships from Alien and so on, which are these tight corridors and small spaces, and then up and down ladders and shafts and things like that. It's kind of cool. Okay, so actually one thing I was recommended buying are these flares that you can leave behind on the ground to find your way back out of the caves. This would not be a funny stream if we got lost in the cave, or it would be, well, not really a funny stream. Okay, so what shall we choose? Let's get some armor here. I don't know what, it doesn't really say yet, I think, like how much it defends you. It's just grade. So my backpack is orange, so what goes well with orange? I'm gonna assume that the more expensive armor equipment is the best. Okay, so this is heavy armor, damage reduction 40%. Okay, so I can see there like some percentage of it. I don't think there's like any stats you level up in this game. I think it's just stuff. Let's buy this and give it a try. There you go, nice. Let's just try and put it on first and see how that goes. So right now I'm wearing this sort of, I don't know, leather, or I don't know what spacesuits are made of in 900 years into the future. So let's go into the, what's it called, the Mobi-Glass, yeah, and get the equipment manager and equip ourselves some armor. Hopefully. Legs. Yeah, there you go. Somehow this looks like I just added a lot of weight, but I guess it is a combat armor. This guy definitely did not miss leg day at the gym. Is he gonna be silly if I put... Let's grab one of these, maybe a new helmet as well, let's see. Save changes and equip. Okay, so Itram in the chat is commenting that if you want to buy a helmet, there are some that are not suitable for outer space. Yeah, that's actually a good point. I saw someone say that when you cycle the airlock and so on, you should always know if you are wearing your helmet, or you just, well, I guess your head sort of, I guess it doesn't explode. But there's like this process where tissue sort of grows when it's exposed to vacuum. I don't think you want that happening to your head. So actually, fun fact, what happens to biology as it's exposed to vacuum is super interesting. So there have been some studies on this, mostly found by accidents during spaceflight training and equipment development, of how the body responds to exposure to vacuum. And it is rather nasty, it is. But it is perhaps more survivable than you would think. Okay, damage reduction 20%. Helmet Woodland. Is there a white one to go to complement my armor? Oh, it's expensive, of course. So does it say here anything whether this works for space? I guess not. Let's turn off this general chat. Okay, so the helmet is difficult to... is too expensive, actually. So let's go back to the maybe the arms and see what can I get there. So let's say I got... It's like a, almost looks like an exoskeleton, because this is a 20% damage reduction, but it's really cheap. But this one, this has a 40% damage reduction. I wonder if that's 40% to your arm. Are these different makers of the kit? I guess they are. So yeah. This is the light armor, I guess. 30% damage reduction. We can afford that. Twilight. Okay, let's see if they have a white one. You probably shouldn't be choosing your armor by your color, should you? Probably you want to have the one that actually protects you. Okay, so this actually fits with the backpack color. So let's go and buy this one. It said something there that it, do I have to buy one for either arm? Let's find out. Okay, let's just equip that. So arms, and we have this one. Yeah, that looks a bit more solid, right? Yeah. Whoa! Whoa! I think the Mobi glass glitched out there for a bit, but that's fine. Okay, I'm good. Okay, so we have armor, so we can check 1 point off the list. They look a bit more chunky now. This look more like someone that could go into battle. So the last time I actually lost my rifle when I was killed. That wasn't a rifle that I had purchased. But what I did when I came back and did kill the people that were guarding the cave cave entrance where I died, they dropped a gun. So it was this one. It was a P4AR ballistic rifle, and I don't think it was the same one that I had because it had a different color. But the rifle does actually appear to shoot the same ammunition as the one that I had before, because apparently you gotta pick that very specifically in this game. So I do have a simply a rifle. I also have the energy pistol. I guess you get that when you just create an account. Yeah, so okay, cool. Let's take our character out. The next point now will be, so I do have the mining tool, so I want to go and find one of these caves again. So the thing about these caves is that you can find them on the planetary surfaces, but you do, ideally you have to have a mission to find someone that's lost inside the cave. So I think that's what we will try to do, and the reason you want that is because it is easier to find the caves in that way, because you get a marker for the precise entrance of the cave. So let's go and try and find ourselves one of these caves. And as far as I understand, the caves are procedurally generated. Maybe they are, and they are large and difficult to navigate. So again, it's that problem that you can get lost in the cave. Let's check them out first and feel our way and see what they are like. So here is actually an interesting detail. So now I'm in this large observation window on what's supposed to call Everest Harbor. And I think that building down there on the surface, yeah, look at that. That's actually Lorville. And we are zooming in on it from space. That is actually really neat. I like that. So I wonder if this is an example of the game sort of streaming in assets. This landscape does look like the landscape around Lorville, because I flew out here and just went down into these canyons the last time. It will be this is the kind of thing that this game sort of promises. It's kind of delivering a really large scale world. It's amazing. It's the hook, right? That's the thing that really gets you here, is this idea that this is sort of a coherent space. It's not like individual chunks or levels that you load in. It feels like a real place. Okay, let's retrieve my Titan. Also, I had another bug which was really annoying. I died or something, you're playing the game, and then I was unable to get my ship out. Let's see, pad 4. So I actually, there was no way that I could recall the ship that I had lost. Yeah, I died, this actually was parked outside the cave where I died in the previous stream, and then I was unable to retrieve the ship at all. So what I had to do was go to another station and retrieve the ship from there to file the insurance claim to get the ship back. So from the station where I was waking up, it didn't work. I had to change station or change location for it to function. I think that's actually one of the reasons I came to Everest Harbor where I am now in the first place, just to see if that works. So what happens if you only have one ship? Then you gotta hitch a ride with someone into another location to get your ship out. That's not cool. Also, I'm getting slightly nervous now because I don't see a ship marker. So I asked to have my ship delivered, but oof, there's no ship here. There's something on fire over there. Actually, I'm just gonna go and see what that is. That's probably a bad idea, but there's a gun firing there, isn't there? Whoa! The gun is firing into the station. Okay, that's funky. Well, beyond that, beautiful view of Hurston here. Okay, let's hope that was not the bug of the day. That my ship doesn't spawn anymore. The shadow coming over here. What is that? Maybe it's just a shadow. Yeah, so there's like a shadow map being drawn in there as I'm moving because it was dependent on my motion. Yeah, Trum, that's exactly why I came to this place in the first place. I did get the Titan out the last time I played. It was not a problem when I went here to Everest Harbor. Let's go. I just gotta go back to the lobby and hope this functions again. If I can't get my ship out, well, I do have a freelancer, so I do have 2 ships. So maybe that will be the solution if the first one doesn't go for whatever reason. So the ships are one of the best things about this game. Some of the ship designs that exist are absolutely stunning and beautiful. There's this guy on YouTube that reviews these ships and like goes through every detail and look at everything about them. And in many ways the ships are quite expensive, right? It's actually a thing you can buy with real money in this game. So it is good that they put value into it. So maybe it was sort of one of the side effects of this development model that they have with these ships being purchased for real money is that the ships have to be really excellent. And that maybe that builds sort of a sense of a level of detail that you wouldn't expect in a game like this.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Okay, my ship should be at pad 4, but I don't see a ship marker. That's dodgy. Let's retrieve the other ship. See if we get that one. I really want my Titan for the missions because it's such a nice ship to fly. Pad 4. Yes, now it says MISC Freelancer. It says that on the HUD over in that direction. This guy looks like he's selling me some drugs, isn't he? He's hiding behind the trash can. Okay, so the Freelancer is there. Let's try one more time to get the Titan out. I also have one ship in my interface that's actually it's broken. Like it's one copy of the Titan that I cannot get out. Okay, let's see if we get a marker this time. Pad 4. There's no marker there, no. So who's this? I wonder. No. Okay, so Atrum in the chat is saying he can't see me online. The question is if I am on another server. I think I logged into the EU region. Did you want to play together, Atrum? Because if you do, I can try to log back out again and find you.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Okay, Freelancer over there. So, I guess I have to take my freelancer out. It was pad 4, was it? Yeah. So I guess I have to take my freelancer. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna take my freelancer out, and then yeah, actually, let's just do the cave mission with this ship, and then go back to another station the next time, and hopefully, we will find the Titan again. Okay, Trim says he only has 30 minutes right now, but if you do want to play later and try one of these cave explorations, just let me know, and I will. You can. Well, another thing you can try to do is switch to US server in case I for some reason ended up on that. Although I am not secretly in America at the moment. It's up to you. Maybe you'll see me online there if you make that change. I don't know. Okay, so here's a freelancer. One thing I think we saw a gunfire here earlier, like one of the point defense cannons of the station. And one thing I have noticed is that whenever I was flying into this harbor, the guns really were shooting into space. Like, I couldn't see a target, and right now it seems like they're firing rather randomly. It doesn't seem to be the safest way to take off, to be honest. Yeah, okay, so Atrim is also saying my microphone icon is open, and of course that is. There's a, yeah, up in the corner there it says prox and comms as I'm talking, so I guess that means that the open comms is on. Let's go and have a look at that. And then you do have proximity, proximity communication, and I actually do like that, but of course for the stream it would be a bit annoying for everyone else. So I think you take this voice activated the transmission. There you go. Back. Return to game, and there you go, it's off. Good. Thanks, Itram. The Freelancer is a freight ship, so it's not it's not really for combat. I did complete the bounty in the last stream with it because I couldn't get the other ship out, but. Okay, so let's put it to flight. Let's put it to flight ready. There we go. It's funny how it says the horizon is this way, because now the horizon is like that, right? So it's probably because the horizon then is relative to Hurston down there. It must be that, right? Okay. Oh my God, the cannons really are shooting at me. Okay, or they are not really shooting at me. They are shooting at whatever. So let's just take off from here. Are they actually? I don't think they are. Or are they shooting at something there? No, that's the contrail from my ship. Yeah, that's really funny. Okay, so the next thing that I want to do now is I want to try to get this cave mission here on Hurston. So Hurston is the planet below me right now. Lorville is over there, like we saw from inside the space station. Yeah, so I was at Everest Harbor. It's an orbital station around Lorville. It has nice things, and it has an admin office, so I think it's probably possible to drop off mine things here if you don't want to go to Lorville, because Lorville is so large. So maybe it's easy to fly here. So I'm going to try that afterwards when I get my precious gems, hopefully. So the travel time in this game is quite extensive sometimes. Nothing like Elite Dangerous, at least not yet. But you, on the other hand, you do take the subway around the cities because they are so large. So, okay. So let us see in the contracts manager if I can find a cave mission here for Hurston. If I cannot, I'll go down to the surface and have a look again. See if it shows up there. Okay. So investigation. Okay. So there's a cave mission on Daymar. There. Here we go. ProtLife is seeking the current location of our client, Darren Egan, who was unfortunately reported missing. We have recently been able to trace their movements to a cave on Hurston. You are being contracted to conduct a thorough on-site investigation so that we may hopefully find Egan and render assistance as needed. Let's accept the mission. So here's the thing. Let's see if it is in the same location on the planet as it was the other time. Yeah. It is, isn't it? And the last time I went there, that cave that we are going to was in the dark side of the planet, or the sun wasn't shining on it at the moment. And that was a bit of a problem because I couldn't see the people until I was really close. So let's jump over there and see what we can do. We get this beautiful quantum jump view over Hurston here as we are going. I don't think the freelancers are ugly. I honestly, actually, I don't. I think many people really find it ugly, but I don't. Okay, so I learned, and there's so many things you gotta learn in this game. So I learned that because it said there that HDMO, and that means Hurston Dynamics Mining Operation. So it means that you can see when you look at these markers what these things are. That you see on the surface of the planet, but you have to know what the letters mean to understand actually what you are looking at when you're looking at the markers on the planet. So Hurston has sort of weather and effects. It seems a bit dusty here today. So I'm going to make a short sweep over the cave to try and see from the air if it is guarded the same way it was the last time. If these missions are dynamically created, then I don't know if they will be or not. And thank you very much for the hosting, Mel. So to any new viewers joining, so usually on my channel I stream VR games, but I've recently really gotten into Star Citizen. Still playing on sort of a really amateur level, more or less doing the tutorial that isn't there. But the game is really fantastic. I was really caught by surprise by this game. I expected this to be a much more messy thing than it is. There is a lot of content in here already, so this is it's a good game that you can play today, but you have to be aware that it is super buggy. Right now we're flying over the planet of Hurston, and this has a city and a sort of a landscape that really gives me an amazing Blade Runner feel. So let's check out the cave from the air first and see if it has people guarding it. And the AI in this game is not the best, so... And also another thing about this game that's really nice is the music, which is really fantastic. I love the music in this game. Okay, let's make a slow move over it. So Hurston is a planet that I believe either was used for, in the lore, it was either used for to put the cruise control on. And just have a look. But I think this planet was supposed to be either mined or used for weapons testing, which is sort of why you see metal scattered all over the surface. Let's reduce the speed a little bit. There's another player here. I see a ship down there. And there's the cave. Okay, so now there are actually two things that I have to watch out for. Let's see over there if we can see anyone. Let's try and stabilize the ship. And let's have a look. So from this angle I can't see anyone, but that means that there's another player inside the cave and we don't actually know if it's a friend or a foe. Okay, so let's set the ship down and just have a look at what we can find. Hopefully we will not die on our the first part of the stream. Okay, so let's get out of our boat. One thing I learned about this game is that people can actually steal your ship if you don't lock the door. So maybe it's something to be aware of. Let's go. So here's the other player's ship and there's the cave. So one thing I'm actually going to do is I'm going to turn on the voice comms here again. We turned it off just a moment ago, but if someone is in there I want to, ask if they are friend or foe. Probably they'll hear me talking as I'm entering, so there will not be any surprises left. Okay, so I died here the last time I played, not because there were people there, but because there were enemies guarding the entrance to the cave that we were supposed to investigate. Let's just find a vantage point where I'll not be too exposed. don't see any enemies. That probably means that whatever person is here is already in the cave. This is definitely not the same cave as I saw the last time. Let's have a look. This is actually quite funny if I find someone inside the cave. Let's hope I don't get lost in here. So far there has not been any branching points. There's something you can pick up. Yeah, apparently. Take that with me. Okay. Still, we haven't crossed any branching points, so we should be able to find our way back out again. Okay, so here's a branching point. Did someone leave that marker there? Let's just check out over here if there's something here. Okay, so I cannot get lost in here, because then I cannot get back with whatever I find, if I find it. Okay, so this is actually a rock that you could potentially mine. That's actually one of the reason I came here in the first place was for the opportunity to mine. So let's have a look at this rock, because I heard that when they have these sort of inclusions or whatever you want to call this, then it might be mineable. So I've never used this tool before, so let's have a look. So what do I do? Scanning. Apherite. Once scanned, prepare a deposit for collection by fracturing it with your mining tool. Press left button to begin charging the rock with energy. Okay, let's give that a try. Okay, so you put the... Okay, so you put the power level. Okay, nothing is happening. I'm pushing the left button and it's not doing anything. Why is that? Okay, it's actually not doing anything. Okay, that's a problem, isn't it? I hope that's not a bug. That's like that the mining tool doesn't work or whatever. Let's just switch into another one. Yeah, I can set the energy level of the mining tool. It seems to have a little bit of a lag, but it's not actually working. So hi Silky, you're asking how I'm choosing a location. Well, you push B to spool up the drive and then you get the options. And then I point the center of the reticle towards the point, and then it builds the energy up to 100%. And once I've done that, I hold down the B button and then it jumps to that location. So I push B to turn it into that mode. I point it to the one I want to go, and then I hold the B button to go. If you go into the galaxy map, or the system map, then you can select and set a route, and then you will only have one marker when you go and push the B button. Another thing you can do is, if you are more than one people playing, then you will link your quantum jumps, so you will together be able to go to... Ooh. You will together be able to go to a location. Okay, so this one worked. Okay, so it's definitely doing something. I didn't see what it was doing. Okay, let's try it again. So maybe this actually works now. Okay, so is it doing it? It doesn't seem to be really doing anything, does it? It is mining, but then it doesn't do anything. Okay, does it mean that you cannot mine this rock? Because I got like a tip there that said this and this. Yeah, that you can't use it. Okay. So, okay, so another thing is we gotta remember where we came from. Okay, so turn left once, and then we try to mine. Okay, let's continue down here a little bit. I'm assuming, because of these green markers I dropped on the ground, that we should go this direction to find the person we are looking for. So let's continue the drop down here. This is a little bit creepy, actually. So, Silky Outcast, if you let me know if you didn't manage, and then we can talk about it again. But it generally works for me. Yeah, it's going to be difficult to find our way back out again here if I... Okay, so I came from up. That's the most important part right here. Is there a rock over here that looks like it could be mined again? I thought I saw one. Okay, so there's one that looks like it could be mined. Let's try that one more time. Okay, so we scan it. So this is Haydenite. Okay, and then... Then I think we can turn off the power. Is it not doing anything to the rock? Okay, power to 100%. Oh, something is happening. Yeah, so the bar now is going up. Slowly the bar on the side there is now on the left side is creeping into the green zone. As far as I understand, what you want to do to mine these rocks is you want to keep it in the green zone. Because as I moved away it dropped, so maybe I have to be really close. Because now it's moving towards the red zone where you don't want to be because the rocks can explode. Okay, so there we are. Ah, okay. Oh. Yeah. And this is definitely a minigame. Yeah, so it builds it builds from the left to the right. From the right to the left as you are in the green zone. So you gotta get the rock into the green zone. Oh, don't explode on me. Come on. Come on, it's so close. Yeah, so as long as you keep it in the green zone. Whoa, look at that. That actually worked. Okay, just gotta keep an eye out if someone is here. Nice, so we got stuff. The first time I managed to successfully mine something. Okay, so let's see if we can grab these things. Let's have a look. Actually, it's funny because of the light is so strong. It gets hard to choose them. Okay, so let's have a look at one of these. Yeah, so it's like these are like precious minerals that you can stove. That's what you want to do. You want to stove it. Oh, it's not the right thing. This is actually a bit of a user interface thing here because the light is so strong. I can't really read the text. But I know that the topmost selection is stoving it. There's one there too inside the wall. Let's go for that. So we don't glitch and fall through the planet. Which is something that happens in this game sometimes. It's just not finished. Is there still one more in there? Can we get that without glitching through the world? No. Okay, good. Okay, so I actually don't know how much stuff we got now. Let's have a look and see here. And if you're just joining the stream, there is another player in here somewhere. I just don't know where he is. So it could be ambushed. I don't know. I hope not. Okay, so we came from here, and we're still continuing to go down there. So what I also want to see now, I think I can see what's in my bag, maybe by pushing here. capacity. Okay, so I have 15% out of 100, so I could mine theoretically quite a lot before filling up my bag capacity. So also I can see the direction of my freelancer up there more or less, so that would help me when I get back out again. Okay, so I didn't see... We're also looking for an individual that is in here somewhere. That's why we got here, so let's have a look for it. Apparently you can climb... When you drop, you can climb back up where these kind of markers are on the side of the rocks, so that's good to know. Oof, this is really steep. Let's check out to the end of this tunnel. Is that a mineable rock? Oh, no. Oh, it's steep. Okay, there's something there. Okay, so we came from up there. But there's one of the markers that presumably came from a person is over here. We could actually pick up these. We were looking at these sort of flowers or whatever this is on the way. I'm not really sure what this is, but why don't we take it with us and see if it's something we can sell? So I don't want to venture too far into this cave system, and for the reasons that I said, that I just don't want to get lost. So I'm gonna go down here, and if we don't find someone, then yeah, then I gotta go back. One thing someone said was that you could get these sticks that you can leave behind to find your way back out, so you don't get lost, and that's probably something to think. Oh, look, there's a bird. What is this? It's like a root? Okay, I'm gonna go just a little bit further, and if I haven't found the individual by then that I'm looking for, then I'm not gonna continue this. Okay, maybe we have to take the weapon away before we can climb. Okay, I actually don't think I'm gonna go further this way. Yeah, so I came from here, the drop was. And I came from here, and I came from... Is it this way? Oh, here we go, right now. We are already getting lost in the cave. No, we didn't come from there, I think. Imagine if I have to log back out again from here because I got lost. Okay, so did we pass that marker? Did we come down here? Is this the spot where I mined that rock? I think it is. Or I choose to believe it because I'm getting creeped out by this cave. Okay, yeah, I am definitely going the right way. So when I came here, I didn't explore this direction. So let's have a look here and then see if there's anything down here. I thought I lost my... Did I lose my ship marker? No, I didn't. Okay, so it was down here. Okay, was this a dead end? maybe, and I still haven't found any more of those rocks that we can mine. So to any new viewers joining, the reason I'm in this cave is because, first of all, there's a rock I can mine. Yeah, we actually tried mining that before, but we didn't succeed. So I'm try it one more time now and see if we can do it this time. I think it might simply have been that I put it the wrong way. No, it didn't give me a mining thing. What about this one? It doesn't give me the view on the left side. Okay, it says danger. It doesn't give me a bar on the side with the green options or with the green spectrum that I have to be in. So I don't think that is a good option, because the rocks will explode if you mine the wrong ones, or the ones that are dangerous apparently. Were there any other options as we were coming down here that we might have missed? If I'm going to continue into this cave, I think I need to bring those glow sticks that you can leave behind, otherwise I will get lost in the cave system. Okay, so it was actually not that far from the entrance. So then the question is, should we dare to go in there one more time? So I'm going to try one thing. I'm going to try leaving. So if I die down there, I assume that I lose my stuff. But what if I leave my things on the ship? Like, can I drop the gems that I already picked up so that I can go back to my ship and pick them up later if we lose them? This is one of the kind of things that this game promises to do, right? So let's actually try and do that. Let's leave some of those gems inside my vessel. This would also be interesting to know, because it could mean that you could stove different things on your ship. So you don't necessarily... You can go multiple trips into the cave if you wanted to. Let's turn on the light in here so we can see a little bit better. Can I do that without sitting down in the seat? Yeah. There's should be an option here somewhere with the... Yeah, I can just enter the pilot seat. And turn her on. Okay, good. Okay. So let's stub some of these gems. See if we can stub some of these gems in our rare compartment here anyway. So let's try that. So let's go down and you can take your bag out here. Okay, so I have some of these things. So let's say, what can I do? It says store all. What does that mean? Can I put it like in a box? So store all of your personal inventory in a cargo box on the floor. Okay. Nice. Can I hope I can open the box. Or is that now stored in my ship, as if it was cargo? Yeah, Trum, the light is annoying me, so thank you for reminding me of that. Okay, so now, I wonder if this actually means that I have now stowed my things, so that when I go to the station to sell it, I can find it again on the ship. So then, if that's the case, then my inventory should now be empty, and that means that I can... Yeah, my inventory is now empty. So that should mean that if I go multiple trips into the cave and back out again, I could probably get more things with me on my ship than I can carry in this backpack that I have on the back here. My gun is glitching nastily into the backpack. For some reason I can't remove my mining tool now. So now I'm walking around with my mining tool as if it was a gun, right? And if you hold R, you will usually store it, but that for some reason doesn't work. Okay, but it's good to know that you might have an option to... let's just check that I locked the back door. I did. Okay, let's try and... Okay, so there is definitely something buggy going on because I am unable to change my gun. I'm trying to switch to the weapons, and I don't think that I unequipped everything or put all of it in the box. So it says weapons. No, I still have the ballistic rifle selected. There you go. Okay, so now I can... Okay, that's good. Now I can take it away. Okay, I'm gonna go one more trip into the cave, try and go a little bit deeper this time, and if I start that feeling that, okay, now I'm definitely gonna get lost, then I will go back out again. I have no idea what the gems that we already picked up are worth. Presumably not that much. Is there anything here of value? No. Okay, so now we know the layout a little bit. Let's go and try this one more time. There are some rocks glitching here and there. Okay, so I'm gonna follow these markers this time again. Okay. I do find it a bit creepy that there is another player here. Imagine meeting him or her inside this cave system. Oof. Okay, so we go down the drop through the big hole. Okay, so I found that that was a dead end, so let's continue to the left side. So right now I'm using a part of my brain called the entorhinal cortex, just for fun information, because I do study neuroscience. And right now my entorhinal cortex is trying to figure out where to go. So that's the hashtag fun fact for the stream. Okay, so there's actually something here as well. Did we go here the other time? Maybe this is where we went. No, I don't think this is where we went the other time. Maybe we're gonna find another player down there and he's gonna say, oh, I've been in here for days. So far the rule is quite simple. We've more or less only turned left, right? Okay, so there is definitely markers here. Okay, so this is a mineable rock. Let's mine the rock. Okay, take our tool out and let's analyze this. Apparently some of these minerals are more explosive than others, so they can be dangerous. Okay, so this one has a green thing, so I can definitely go for it. Or am I not allowed to do it again? There was a bug here just a moment ago where it didn't allow me to do anything. Okay, so now it is going again. That's good. Okay, I think I figured out how to do that now. Okay, so what we need to do is increase the energy level to go into the green zone and then keep it there, keep it stable at that level. If I keep it in the red zone, the rock will explode and I will apparently die, which is kind of shit when you've been doing all this work. And then if you keep it in the green zone, it will eventually fracture and you can pick up valuable fragments. Okay, so now it's in the green zone, so I gotta keep it there. And it goes back down again if you lose the if you don't keep it in the green zone, then you lose the progress that you made on the rock. So what I'm doing is I'm using my mouse wheel to correct the power level of the mining laser as we're going. Here you go. And we have stuff again. Let's pick up some of these things. So let's Stove the weapon and let's go again. Yeah, so now I accidentally clicked the inspect button, but what I want to do is I want to stove it. And one thing I definitely don't want to do is glitch through the world here for whatever reason. Or just carry them around with me in the cave. Last time I bought something, I was accidentally carrying a coffee cup that I picked up as I was getting out of bed. Okay, so stove. Stove. And stove. Actually, I thought I heard something. Okay, we took all of them out. So how much my capacity have I filled now? 15% again. Okay, let's continue the search for the missing person. Oh, there's like a large space here. And what's this direction? Okay, so it's possible to go further up again. Let's go into the large cavernous space over there, and remember that we came from here. So I do hope my entorhinal cortex is now doing its job. So that it can get me safe. I need two things for this. I need glow sticks, entorhinal cortex, and not meeting anyone dangerous. Okay, so the exit point is by the barrels. Because there's like a camp here. Or, I'm not sure if this is a camp, but can I take anything here? No. So, I would assume that if there's a missing... Okay, so there's still like a site... Okay, this is getting difficult. Okay, so I passed the camp, and then around to the left was the point where I entered. Okay, this is a problem, because this camp is huge. And very, very easy to get lost. This spot here looks exactly like the one I left behind there. Oh, this is nasty. Whoa, and I fell into... I feel like there was a spot there with some recycled terrain. Or I'm walking in circles, which is bad when you get trying not to get lost in the large cave system. Okay, let's just explore here. And if you can't find anything now, then I think I need the markers to get back safe. So then I will go to a station and pick up those markers, because the way things are right now, this is not... I will be lost very, very shortly if I am not already. And if that is the case, then I will never make it out of here alive, and then what's the point, right? Okay, so this is... Either the landscape is repeating, or I did move around in a circle and come back here, which is not good. Let's see if I find the exit point again. I didn't. Okay, so there's a drop here. Let's just explore down here and then try to find our way back out. Can I? Oh, okay, maybe I cannot safely come down here. Is it possible to walk back up again here if I drop down there? Okay, so there's no sign of the client. I have mined some rocks. And again, I think I need a way to find my way out if I'm gonna be able to go any deeper into this cave. So I think right now I'm gonna try to get my way back out. Of course, this circular structure was a really difficult thing for my sense of where I am. Yeah. Finding my way back out of here now, it's going to be difficult. I think that's my next goal, trying to get out of here alive. Okay, so the problem is that it seems very similar inside, but I came from the left side of the wall and there were some things on the side of the wall by which I had my exit point. So let's continue this way. I think I walked in circles inside this structure. And we came from a point where there were some unlit objects by the wall. This is where we just were. Can I mine this? No. Okay, so these are the barrels, and that means that we came from an entrance here. So we are actually by the entrance. So then we roughly know our way out. That means I can take just one peek in this direction where I don't think I went. See if I can find anyone over here, the so-called missing client. These plants are actually a little bit creepy because they look like creatures. Okay, I'm just going to check out these lights, and if there's nothing over here, then then I have to go back out. There's just so much equipment and stuff in here. Finding just a person in here is really tricky. Okay. So we were following this wall. We had passed some tech and then there was an entrance. We found some tech and there was an entrance there where I came from. Shit. I lost my location. I had the cave exit right there where we came from. This must be a great stream with me getting lost in a cave. The heavy breathing of my character adds to the experience. Okay, that's good. So here we are. We came from this direction. I hope. In some ways, it's a cool mechanic that you, in the game, it's the actually getting lost that is your problem, right? That it's really hard to find your way. Yeah, so we came from here, I think. Because I think we passed a long passageway. I get a bit stuck in the geometry here. And it was a long, narrow passageway, I think. Yeah, then I do think it is correct that we were climbing upwards. Okay, and then we have to find our way. We had to scale the cliff. It's a bit bothersome that we haven't found what we were looking for. And I still don't like the idea of just meeting someone random in the middle of the darkness here. Let's try and get back out again. Let's see what we can... I'm also interested in seeing what we can sell the rocks that we have collected for. The first time I think we went this way and we didn't find the guy. We can have one more peek down this tunnel. I saw someone say that like the character was... On these missions the character was like after some steep drop you would just find the character. Like I said, if you're gonna explore this more, then I need to have some markers. Like sticks to leave behind, which you can purchase. And cool, but in the time that we've been inside the cave, the weather has changed. So we are now, oh, it has turned into night. Beautiful night, actually. And the other player that was here, the ship is still here. Okay, let's get back in the ship. I want to try and trade the objects that I picked up there. I also want to see if it really is true that I want to see how much that was worth, and I want to buy the glow sticks. So I guess this we can. I'm curious about the value, and I'm curious to see whether the things I stuffed in my freelancer. Oh shit! I glitched through here. Oh, that's a little bit bad. Let's lie down in the bed. Okay, that's good. That usually helps you if you get in trouble with the geometry. Let's turn off the light. Okay, so apparently I can turn off the light when I am in bed. That's an interesting observation too. But now on the other hand I should be able to do that. I can stop my gun now that I'm in safety of my ship. So hopefully the box is still in the back. Yeah, it's there. So now when I get to the trading terminal, I think what I will experience is that I'll see that some is in the ship and some is in my backpack. So let's go for that. Flight ready. There you go. Okay, so let's take off. Let's go back to the port where I started because it's smaller than Lorville, and try and find our way there. Also, because we are no longer in danger of meeting someone in the cave like we were, I'm going to turn off the public voice chat. Okay, let's take off. For a beautiful view here. So some of these ships have vertical takeoff and landing where they will turn around your thrusters, so they will face downwards. I saw some videos of that, and that is of course also really, really nice. So actually where we want to go is we want to go to... everything is now too far away, so we have to go up into space. Ooh. Let's put our ship on a safe path upwards. Cruise control on. Point her into space. We are effectively a rocket, aren't we? So we can put some angle between us and the ground. Getting quite a pretty view here, leaving Hurston behind. It's lovely, isn't it? The graphics in this game never ceases to amaze. Okay, we can speed up a bit more. Look too much afterburner there. Okay, so now we can see if we can go back to the same port that we were before. So now I'm actually upside down, which is not a good sign. So what we can do is we can let's hover here for a bit and have a look and see if we can find the port on the map so we have a safer way to get there. So we were going to Everest Arbor. Set route. There you go. And I push B to spool it to drive, and then I do get my marker that tells me where I would go. And when I hit the marker, then I hold B. We had a question in the chat earlier about how you did this. And when it's ready, you hold B and your ship takes off in that direction. Whoop. That was a really short jump. So Everest Arbor, where did you go? Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so it's up here. There it is. So let's go over there. So now we have to request landing permission, and once we've done that, we can go off and deliver our goods. Is my cruise control not working? There you go. Okay, like that. I actually had a bug where the cruise control stopped working. Let's this time see if we can find those flares. I'm taking this a bit slow because this is a really heavy boat. Let's ask comms. No, too far away still. I couldn't hear what you said there. Okay, let's stop and see if we can now go into comms. Everest Arbor, ask for landing permission.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Thank you. So there's a green marker here, meaning we have a player on that arm. One problem that I have with this is actually it's hard to know which arm you can land on sometimes. So right now I can't see my marker on the closest arm, so you sort of have to fly around the station and look for your arm. Or the pier where you land your ship. Oh, there it is. So now I didn't see it until I got as close as I am now, which is an issue. The other thing is that I can't really know if it's on the over or under side of this pier. So it's probably, yeah, and again we have this problem on this particular station that there's like someone shooting. That the point defense turrets on the station are going off as I'm approaching, and of course that They're not firing at me, but they seem to be sort of always constantly firing, which is a bit unnerving, to be honest. Okay, let's... I think the landing pad is this side up. Nope, it's not. It's this side up. So let's get over there. Landing gear out. Reduce maximum speeds. Slowly take her in. And setting her down. Hopefully on the right pad. Was it?
Landing complete.
Okay, good.
Doesn't stay.
Okay, let's go and see if we can trade these things that we got. And I also want to see if I can trade it without bringing the box with me. Yeah, actually I'm going to exit through this door. And now we will also see if we can get the Titan back out, or if that's still bugged. It might be that I have to go to a different station. And if so, I know which one, because I think we can buy... I have to look up online where I can buy the flares, so that I know where to go. I heard that they're going to implement survival mechanics in the game coming up, so you have to eat and so on, and I wonder if you like exert yourself by running like I did right now, if that means that you will need more, if you'll need to eat more, or like there will be some kind of penalty for applying your stamina. And while we are taking the elevator, we can start looking up where to get the flares. So let's have a look for that. Star City Citizen flares. Just gotta go back into the game. So what is it? Yeah, let's get back to that. Let's go and trade the minerals first. So to do that, you have to go to a terminal, which, as far as I understand, is near the admin center, which I remember where is. Another advantage of a small spaceport rather than one of the larger cities. It's easier to find your way around. Here's the admin office, so let's see if we have a terminal for trading. So there's for fines. And here is a trading console. Yeah, here we go. So let's see. Oh, it doesn't... Okay, sell. So it doesn't say anything on the freelancer. Even though... So we put some stuff in the box there on the floor of the freelancer, but it doesn't say... It doesn't say that it has anything in there. So I wonder, when I put it in the box, what do I do? Do I have to... How do I get it out of the box again? Okay, let's try and sell this stuff from the personal inventory. Yep, so I have this. And okay, so 9 units for 1300. Okay, so in principle we can earn 5 times more that for the mining, right? Because we were at 15%, or we can earn a little bit more than that. So that means that the maximum you can earn from this is less than 10,000 credits per run if you mine this particular substance. Got it. Okay. Well, at least it was something, but it wasn't a lot. Can I buy things yet? In this system? No, because I think there's like going to be a proper economy coming in, but they haven't really implemented that. Okay, so that was anticlimactic. Okay, let's see if we can buy the flares anywhere around here. Okay, so in the armor store, I guess they didn't have weapons here, did they? No, they didn't have weapons in this store. Yeah, so they have utility, medpen and oxypen, but they don't have the They don't have the flares. Okay, that's not what we wanted. So what more places can we have a look at? We can have a look upstairs. But that was, the Caspa was a store for like regular clothing, so that's not so interesting. I think we can just have a look around to be sure. No, maybe you can't. Can you buy things? You can buy things here, but it's not what we want. Okay, so that could mean that we are not in the right place to get that. Can I bing ding this? No. Okay, this is the easy app where you wake up when you respawn. It might be that the selection on this spaceport is not so good, so we gotta find another one. Yeah, now I'm walking back again. If I can't find my way around this place, how will I ever find my way around those caves, right? Platinum Bay, yeah, that's for equipment, I think, for the ships. This is where you put deliveries, and there's one of the two of the NPCs doing that funny thing again. Yeah, so I don't know if there are any more places where you can purchase things on this station. So we should probably then have a look and see where we can buy those beacons so we can find our way back. Unless there are stores here. Yeah, that's true. There's actually like a court here. I forgot about this one. With this beautiful sort of holographic thing in the ceiling, but I think it's mainly food things here. Food things that I presume will be important when you enter the survival aspect of the game. It's a very pretty place though. Does it have a weapons shop in the food court? It's one of the kind of things where you would have hashtag only in America. It says rest and relax here, so I doubt they have weapons here. No. This actually seems to be fully dedicated to food, which you can't buy yet. So, okay, let's make our way out of here, and actually we can, while we are here, let's just leave the camera here in this beautiful view, and let us look up where we can get the flares. I was actually not looking for a player called that. Into the depths. Is that something? Cave. Let's see. Quick flare is what we want. So let's see. Star Citizen quick flare. This is probably something we should look up in the Star Citizen wiki. Sorry for my spelling here. I'm actually having a funny graphical glitch in... Oh, that's not the one. Let's see. Quick flare. It's just written with a K. Quick flare. I think that I spelled it in a strange way. Flare. Nope. Okay, so why can't I find that? Everything, maybe? This doesn't seem to be something you could easily Google. Okay, quick flare as a portable mining source. Something on Reddit here. I thought they wrote it like this with a K.
We're sorry. You exceeded the allotted time to depart. We will have to return your ship to storage.
Okay, since we can't find that easily, I guess we have to go to the store and see if we can locate that, unfortunately. Okay, so we have at least had a look in the caves and we bought some armor. So I wonder if I should move on to something else. What time do I have? Okay, I only have like 1 more hour to stream. So I will... one thing I was thinking about doing today is going out to Microtech and checking out Microtech. So perhaps I will do that for the rest of the stream. Unless I want to do one of those bunker missions. We could actually have a look at that too. Let's see what we get in our contracts manager. Actually, we can do that right now and see if we have one of those bunker missions. And then we can see if that's something we can do. Let's see. Mercenary, I think. Halt illegal surveillance. Okay, so that is not what we are looking for. Stolen property. Yes, this is also a ship thing. We don't want that. Combat assistance in deep space. That's not what we want. Bounty hunter. I don't think that's what we want either. Assistance from a ship in distress. Okay, so there is actually a location called HDSF Adelaide on Hurston that is being used by squatters. Centers an illegal activity. Need effective contractor to remove all unauthorized personnel from the property. 7,000. I'm probably gonna die on that one. But it could be a fun one to try. 10,000. For what is this? So here's actually an interesting mission where you would have to take out some sentries. This is probably one that wouldn't be so easy to do unless you are more than one person. Appointment. Time for a visit. Like that, stop by and see next time we are in Area 18. From Twitch. That is funny. Okay, that is interesting. What is that? Is it a criminal thing? From Teshia Pacheco. Area 18 is an ArcCorp. I haven't been there. Let's try and see this. Let's see what fortune brings. So on this one, Area 18, then we have to go to ArcCorp, which where I've never been. So let's go and try that. I do hope though that we get the ship out of the bay. And while we are doing that, let's have a look for the let's have a look and see if we can get the box out of the freelancer, or if we can pick up the things that are in the freelancer box. We should probably do that first. Okay, so let's get the freelancer out first and see if we can recover the items that we did mine, that we stowed in the freelancer. Why do I have to file a claim for the ship? It was just stowed because it was... But it was just sitting on this, literally sitting on the pad on Airbus Arbor. Yeah, it says right there that it's right over there. That is actually quite weird. It was pad 2, was it? Let's go and try that. If the ship is still sitting there and it hasn't been collected, then we should be able to just go there, right? This could be another bug, which is not that uncommon, to be honest. Because I heard that thing that said that you will exceed your allotted time and then your ship will be brought into storage because you've been sitting too long. And that's sort of fair. Ooh, was it the wrong pad? Nope. It's the right pad, yep. So my ship is still here. Yeah, it has not been removed. Let's take this opportunity to go grab the box in the back and hope they don't get the ship out immediately, like right now when I'm sitting here. Okay, so there's the box. So let's have a look and see now. Can I? Because I couldn't before. I could. It says carry, but that's not what we want to do. We want to take the things out of the box. Okay, can we have to carry it first? Okay, so... Oh, this is probably buggy. Let's drop it. Oh no, is it glitching through? No. Okay, so if I'm here, can I do something like in my... It says inventory is empty, store all. This is what I did, and then everything ended up in the box, right? That's what I thought. But I cannot open it. Or can I open it while I have it? Drop item, store all. Maybe I should ask in the global chat and see if someone answers that. We'll just put this back down again. Yeah, put it over there. Yeah, okay, that's good. Hey chat. Hey. When I chose to store all from my backpack after mining, and the box appeared on my ship, how do I get things out of the box? It did not show up in the trade terminal. Let's just wait 1 second while we wait for the answer to that. I'll go and grab a glass of water. So just stay with me and let's see if that works. So back again. Let's also Google that question while we are at it. So Star Citizen store, let's go store all. Store all container box, okay. Store all in your backpack. How do you remove items? Yeah, maybe that looks like it. How do you remove items from backpack to ship cargo hold? When you go into personal inventory, you should see options to store all. Your ship has to have a cargo grid and you have to be standing to do this. Yeah, but it doesn't help me to recover it. Unstove? No one seems to be able to answer that in the chat today, so I guess we are stuck with this little box, not getting anything out of it. Okay, never mind that. It's not so important now. Let's go and do that mission. Let's see. We actually got... oh, that's the wrong one. Let's go to ArcCorp and complete this mission that we were looking at, because I think that might probably be more fun than what I'm doing at the moment. Accepted missions, time for a visit. We put track on this one. Does it have a time limit? No. Okay, so we gotta go to area 18 on ArcCorp. Well, we might as well take the freelancer, since we're already in it. And let's see if we can figure out what to do with that bloody box. Contact received. I guess there are probably enemies around here then. Yeah. Okay, so let's get into the star map and find our way to ArcCorp. I'm curious to see it. People also say the frame rate on ArcCorp is pretty bad. So let's go. Set route. Okay, reticle centered. Here we are. Lifting off.
Thank you, and please visit again.
I sure will. You can really see the shooting of that turret there going apparently down into the planet for whatever reason. Yeah, it's weird. Okay. There's something funky going on with the shadows there. Okay, so let's set our location. We should already have that marker on the map. There you go. Twitch is 22 million kilometers away. QT system jammed. Okay, is it because I'm too close to the station or because there are enemies here? Oh, is that actually a player over there in one of the ships jamming the quantum travel system? Okay, good, it's ready. Now it's jammed. So they can't jam it forever, but maybe they can jam it for a while. Spooled? I bet that's what's going on over there, that they're trying to take out that player. But if I can't jump... Yeah, it's not actually working at all right now, the QT system. Let's choose Twitch one more time. Set route. Let's see if it works this time. Okay, route set to ArcCorp. Yeah, and let's try it one more time. QT system jammed. Ah, that's super annoying. Shall we go and check out that player over there? In this saddler. Okay, let's go and do that. There are multiple people fighting him. Probably this will be the end of my ship. Oh, he's shot. Okay, maybe then we are actually free to jump. No, it's still like an orange marker there. QT system. No, there we go. Now it's working again. So there was actually a player there jamming the quantum travel thing. You can buy a ship in this game that allows you to interdict other players traveling to quantum jump, and you can also prevent them from jumping once they are out. So if you do want to be a pirate, I guess that's exactly what you would want. Here we go. No. Did I just... Okay, I have to put the box in the ship's cargo grid. Okay, so someone is now explaining it to me. Can you see? You have to put the box into your ship's cargo grid. The way you do that is press place instead of drop in the ship's cargo grid is. After that it will show up at the trading station. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Okay, so while the ship is going, we can get out of our seat. This is, of course, quite a trip. Or why can't I get out of my seat? Okay, there you go. I actually think this is kind of cool that you can do this, but maybe the reason I'm feeling this is cool is because I played EVE Online, where not EVE Online, Elite Dangerous, where this is a thing. Okay, so I don't actually have a cargo grid on my ship, maybe, or do I? No, I don't think so. Cargo. I don't think I have a place I could stash this, like he said, but let's try and carry it and see if there's anywhere here we can place it. I don't think there is. We don't have like a rack or anything like that where this goes, so maybe this was a bad idea. If I stuff it into a box, maybe that means that I can't actually take things out again. If I choose place, which I can do, then it sort of shows up that I can place it on the ground. And here there is like a marking for cargo though, but yeah, who knows. Now it says carry. Okay, we can try and place it this time. Okay, does that mean that the box is somehow now placed and that we can use it for something? Did that change anything? So maybe that's the thing, right? It says place versus drop. Oh, maybe that's it. So let's try and see if we can place it outside of this spot on the floor. Because if we cannot do that... Yeah, I can. The question is if like all the things that you trade have to be placed within this location on your ship. So when we get to ArcCorp, we can see and if we can find the trading station in Area 18 and get rid of our stuff. 5 million kilometers to go. Ooh. Okay. So one of the things I wanted to do today was check out Microtech, but I guess we won't have time for that. But we can see what these missions are, and we can at least check out ArcCorp. And here we go. You can see the planet coming there in the distance now. Apparently in the lore, planets in this game are owned by corporations, and that's why it's called like ArcCorp and Microtech. So this planet is supposed to be a planet that consists entirely of a city. So it has like everything on this planet is just structure, man-made structure. It doesn't have any space left, which is a neat concept, right? Okay, let's see if we can actually find this area 18. I don't know where that is, so we will use the B button to find ourselves some markers on the surface. Area 6. Area 4. Okay, maybe we should rather look in our look for the quest marker. Let's do that. Yeah, so the quest marker for Twitch is over here. Set the route for that. This map is a bit bugged, by the way. Okay, area 18. Let's put the thing to spool and see if we can find the direction for our marker. Yeah, it's down there. So that's where Twitch is. And while we are at it, let's try again and look for some of the flares, if we can find the store. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so this is definitely a city. Whoa. Okay, let's fly down there and have a look. Yeah, look at that. It's like it feels like tall and small buildings just stretching out forever here. It doesn't have any, the surface really looks like it only has houses. Like there's no nature or anything like that. Look at that. Let's do a quick spin over here and just to see. I don't know how low I can go here before the autopilot takes over, because there are restrictions on how low you can go over populated areas. So what they say about the generation of the terrain in this game is that it is a combination of procedural generation and artistic touch. Whoa, look at that, and all the traffic and everything. Whoa. The pollution, I guess? This doesn't look like a good place to live for people that are fond of nature, that's for sure. Can I go even lower? Let's try and go down a little bit. It's allowing me to go much lower here than in Lorville, where you cannot really fly between the buildings. Okay, autopilot took me now. Yeah, it didn't like that. Because I'm trying to sell some gems that I mined. I can't remember the name of it, Itram. Itram is asking what I was trying to sell. It's not drugs, that's for sure. Okay, regardless, hovering over this landscape seems like a good place to be, but I need to find out where to land. So to do that, I will look into my comms panel. See if we find area 18. We don't, so then we have to find out where area 18 is. Yeah, so it's some distance that way. Too much afterburner. This is an absolutely amazing location. I have to say that. It's crazy cool. So somewhere between all of these buildings, there's a spaceport where we are going. So we probably have to lift her up a little bit here because I'm a bit worried. Okay, obstructed. Yeah, that's okay. So we're within 9,000 meters of Twitch now. So let's see if we can. No, it's the comms menu still only has my friends. So we are still too far away to get a landing pad. So let's keep going. This has to be... I can't fly between these buildings, can I? Whoa, I can! That is crazy, look at that. If I was in these buildings, I wouldn't feel very, very safe about these traffic rules. Let's not fly into any of them. Let's lift ourselves up a little bit. I keep saying they did a great job with the music in this game as well. Okay, so actually here's probably a thing. It might very well be that Twitch is not at Area 18. So maybe if I want to find a place to land, I shouldn't go where Twitch is. Because right now, he's down there somewhere. Or maybe these are landing pads. Okay, let's have a look in the communications manager again. Contacts. No, it doesn't say Area 18. Okay, let's try and locate that using our quantum drive again. No, that's Area 18 right down there, 1,200 meters away. But I really should get a landing thing. Restricted area. Why am I not getting a landing thing for this area? Autopilot took me. Okay, so maybe there's a different place. Yeah, you say, yeah, that's what I'm looking for, Atrium. I'm looking for the spaceport. Let's go up a little bit and see if we can find, like... Okay, big flat red building that's lower than the rest. Can I actually see it from here? Presumably, it has a marker, so I can find it. Area 17. And there's a player ship down there. It's Area 20. Area 18. Twitch is there, but it doesn't say that I can land there. And then there's a green marker there for okay, so it looks like an airport, Itram says. So where am I supposed to go? Let's just hover directly over Area 18. Maybe I'm quite simply too far away in another distance. Okay, so there's definitely a restricted area here. Maybe this is... and then the autopilot took me. Maybe I'm too low. I'm just gonna go up a little bit to get a better overview. Yeah, that's actually what I'm also thinking, Itram. Itram is saying that you have to land somewhere else. So let's see if I find it in somewhere else here. Yeah. Let's just increase our altitude and see if we can spot it or if we get some kind of comm option. Lyria. Is that it? Yeah, a large flat red building, Itram said. That could be it. Let's go to Lyria. Or is that further away? No, that's much further away. Okay, but this does really look like a large flat red building. Okay, let's get a little bit taller still. And then I will perhaps just look up the location to be sure. Okay, that is it, yeah. It's quite far away. It's hard to actually read the text there. But here's also a large... Yeah, that's it. Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's... And yeah, look at that. It says Area 18 landing service. Yeah, oh, that was difficult. Okay, let's get over there. Let's find a pad.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Oh, that was messy. So I'm going to assume that it's somewhere near... Because I gotta go a bit lower to find a marker. And then hopefully we get it. There it is. Okay, that's nice. Oh, is it underground? No, it can't be underground, can it? I don't know. There's a... Okay, there's an opening over there to with a bay door, so I don't have to like go into a tunnel or anything like that. Okay, because that would be a bit funky. It would be cool too, though. Okay, let's do the traditional approach. They opened the door for me. I'll try to carefully set her down here. Oh, it's difficult to exactly know the size. This seems far too small for my ship. Is this for real? Do they want me to land there? Isn't it too small? Well, maybe not. I trust Area 18 landing services to understand basic shapes and geometry. Okay, landing gear up. This seems to be going well. Ooh, wow.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Thank you. Thank you for the insights here, Atrum. I guess you came this way, but you said you had some issues with the frame rate, right? When you were here? Okay, so then I guess our plan, this will probably be the last part of the stream. We gotta see what the mission giver provides, and we also have to see if we can get a trading thing to get the remaining things off my ship. And I've never been here, so this will be interesting. Yeah, it was something about, Satrum was saying you're further away from the hangar opening, and I think something about the geometry there, or the lack of depth perception there, made it hard to see exactly how far away you were. I haven't seen the lag yet, Joan, but I guess I will experience it now. Okay, so let's find our way. Customs area, commercial flights, observation deck. This is not as pretty as the other cities. And that is okay. Hangars, hangars. Whoops, whoops. The game freeze on me now. So maybe it's not just laggy, maybe it simply crashed. Whoa, okay, that was funky. I haven't had that before. Okay, let's go through customs. Because Jevon says it's laggy when you get on the tram. Area 18 transit. Okay, that's good. So let's get ready for technical hiccups. This is not the administration place, so you can't trade here, can you? No. I can hear a tram arriving. Riker Memorial Spaceport. Okay. Well, there's a train. I'm gonna miss it. Oh, I just missed it. Okay, 45 seconds to next train. It has some resemblance to Lorville, I have to say, visually, right here, but it's also different. Like, all the locations are beautifully different. Let's sit while we wait for the tram. So that backpack looks a bit uncomfortable sometimes. Okay, here we go. I can hear a train arriving. Let's get on board. I think this dodgy looking gentleman here, that's me, would not generally be allowed to go on trains. Public transport.
Stand clear. Doors are now closing.
Okay, so you can actually stand in the front here and have a look at this. That's cool. Okay, that's something you can't do in Lorville. There's a monorail. Nice. Okay, let's see if this lag materializes. Where's the rail? I don't think the train is on the rail anymore, is it? It's sort of flying now, isn't it? Or... wait. Yeah, because I can't see any rails around it. Are you complaining about my armor, Jevin? He's saying it's a mishmash, but that is true. Oh, look at that. The city goes really far down there. That's really... yeah, the frame rate is dropping a bit here. Not just a little bit either. But that said, it's really cool. It looks like more like a proper town down here, doesn't it? It's not as sleek as Lorville.
Now arriving.
That's also a bit Blade Runner with the large holograms. Or Ghost in the Shell, they also did that. Nice. Okay, we should... okay, so two things we gotta do. We gotta find Twitch, and we gotta try and see if we can get rid of the stuff that's on our plane, or spaceship. So... usually the trading terminals are near administrative areas. So I'm gonna guess that ArcCorp Plaza is a good place for that. Yeah, the frame rate is much worse here. But it's pretty though, look at this. Hey. This is a secure NPC, yeah, I'm pretty sure. ArcCorp. So this planet is owned by this corporation then, I guess. Okay, let's see if we can find an easy path to where we are going. So Twitch is that way. Does it say like administrative area? Let's just check out the signs. Transit, medical unit. I'm not sure if you can go. Can you do things in the medical centers? No, I can't go in there. Maybe in the future. Oh, look at that. It's like really sort of an alley with food and stuff. Yeah, the locations in this game are super awesome. So one thing I feel is that even though this is an unfinished game and it's really, really buggy, I've had more fun just exploring this game than I've had with games that I've paid an equal amount for. Zone 2... yeah. So the NPCs here appear to be working better than many other places. But here they are walking around even though the social AI isn't really implemented yet. Yeah, let's just go to Twitch and see... unless this is like a place you can go in? No. Very, very Blade Runner this as well. Or it's sort of like Cyberpunk 2077. Okay, let's find Twitch. Seems like a dark back alley. I see they have hot dogs in the future. Better than they look. This is almost like a GTA style humor there. I'm actually gonna have some hot dogs soon, once I'm done with the stream. So Jevin says it took him a long time to find his way back to the tram, but you know what? Okay guys, here's a question for you watching the stream. Do you want a minimap in this game? Do you want there to be like GPS tracks, or do you actually like this sort of getting lost element? Because I sort of like that, I have to confess. Okay, here's Twitch. Let's talk to her. I got your message. Oh, maybe she's not voiced. Do you have something for me? Yeah, sure, let's ask that. Okay, so they don't have voice. Okay, there was our gain. There is a little corner of heaven called Elsewhere that some local scumbag used to hand off drug shipments. You heard this. Well, as of a few hours ago, a source told me that they were moving a package of maize through here. I'm not sure if you've ever danced with that stuff before, but it looks like bits of bark. My employees want it, but this is a criminal mission, isn't it? They aren't willing to declare open war on the group. Apparently they're protected by somebody anyway. I tipped off Blackjack. Is that how you read that? About the stash and they're getting ready to raid it. I wanted to go in and secure the maze before before the place gets burned. Odds are the stash is going to be guarded, so make sure you break some weapons. If you want to help yourself with anything in there, that's on you to bring a big ship enough to hold it. But at the very least, bring a ship that can handle carting off the one box of maze that's ours to private landing pad. Okay. Don't worry about clearing out scavs you find there either, unless they get in your way. Thankfully, Blackjack will get blamed for whatever body count left behind. That sounds like a good mission. Is it on Hurston? Is it? No. Where is it? Newbie, go to Stash. Okay, is it on this planet? So since Stash is 120,000 kilometers away, I assume it's not on the planet. Okay, so back to the question about the minimap. Yeah, so I do agree with you guys. I really think that exactly this sort of getting lost around here sort of thing is one of the coolest things, and I hope they don't cave to these quality of life improvements, which sounds a bit crazy, right? Okay, so let's try and find our way out. Where is the administrative area in Area 18? Because I do want to trade the stuff that I have in my ship. If that actually works.
We're sorry. You've exceeded the allotted time to depart. We will have to return your ship to storage.
Yeah, so my ship is being returned to storage now. Trade.
Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate the area. Thank you for your cooperation.
Job well. Oh, this looks corporate. But it doesn't look like a place where I can do anything right now. So let's get back out of here.
Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate the area.
It just said that. I guess that's not a good sign, is it? Okay, so this seems to be like some lobby for ArcCorp, so why wouldn't there be a trading terminal here, maybe? Let's have a very, very quick look on the internet about this. ArcCorp trading console. Let's see where it is. Official job opportunities. It's the medical unit and trade and development division's job, but that's not what we want. So certainly this place must have the flares that we wanted as well. Okay, so I passed the trade building? Okay, let's get back in again. The chat is saying that I missed the spot. Okay, so is that here? No. No. It's the TDD building, okay? Is that somewhere out here? Maybe it's here. Zone 2, Zone 3. Okay, maybe this is the... Maybe we're closing in now. No, this is the bar area. We were here. So let's try and go back to the other zone. There was one more. Maybe we do find weaponry and things like that too. It says Astra Armada over there. Let's check that out. Is that a ship shop? Yeah, it must be. Okay, it has an elevator. No, it has a double door. Whoa, look at that one. What ship is this? This is the Anvil Hawk. Yeah, this is the one that you use to. This is the one that you use to interdict other ships. So it has like a. It's actually this really cool thing. I saw this on the video. So in the back of this ship, there's like a port that opens. It opens up in the middle here, like in the center area here, behind here, and then it has some kind of generator inside of it that makes flashy, beautiful effect while you are interdicting craft. Okay, so my buddies in the chat are saying that it's right by the big sort of metal ball, the ArcCorp ball in ArcCorp Plaza, so that's the trading terminal I'm looking for. So let's go there and find it. Thank you guys. Oh, Dumpers Depot. Okay, so this actually also, I guess this is a shop to buy. Look at the doors. Huh. Isn't... Oh, look at that, that's cool. So what can I buy at Dumpers Depot? Ah, it's weaponry and missiles and stuff. Okay, that's cool. Propulsion. Oh, it's actually stuff for the ships, isn't it? Nice. Upgrades for the ship. Okay, Dumpers Depot. That doesn't sound like the highest class of stuff. Hi, do you talk? No, not while I'm listening to music, dude. Cool. Is this where I came from? There it was. Okay, let's try to find our way back to the ArcCorp Plaza. Is it down this dodgy alley? Hey, got any drugs? This looks like a pimp. Look at this guy. Shirt open. Yeah, this looks like the road least traveled. Yeah. Well, it's an arms zone, so I can't actually bring my gun out here. Okay, so the train is actually leaving there. Another hot dog stand, and I am now completely lost in ArcCorp. Which is okay. Maybe I'll revisit the discussion about the minimap in a moment. Ah, there's the glowing ball. The blue ball. Okay, so the trading terminals were there. So probably I'm not going to have anything to trade, but I just want to see if placing that box in the right place on my ship had that effect. Well, I don't see any trading terminals. Are they over there? Oh, there they are, of course. Or is this a trade building? Okay, so actually I went inside here. Maybe I just didn't look around good enough. Yeah, of course they're there. Full rack of them. Okay, guys, thank you for your inputs. So if placing, no, it actually didn't work. So as I click my freelancer here now, it says that I don't have any cargo. So I don't know if that means that if you actually drop your items, the items you are carrying while you are on your boat, on your ship, then you will, if you don't have a rack to put them in or some place, or maybe this is bugged, then you cannot get rid of the things you put into the box. So we got an answer in the chat here that said that if you put it in a cargo rack, you place it instead of drop it on your ship's cargo grid. But I did place it on the cargo grid, or on the part of the floor that it said cargo, so yeah. So something tells me either it's bugged or maybe the place didn't work the way it should. It did make this little bounce before it landed, so who knows if it's something as simple and stupid as that. Yeah. Okay, so how much time do I have? Okay, I have time to go and check out the place that the lady asked us, the lady called Twitch asked us to go, so we can do that. Let's find our way back to the tram and try to take off. It's not that far away, so we should be able to get there. I think I came out of the subway station here, didn't I? Yeah, City Flight Transit. Something tells me I will not survive this mission, but it's worth a look. Okay, and here is the transit. Oh, come on. Almost gonna make it. Yeah. And now we can admire ArcCorp from the train as we are departing the station. Something tells me that Cyberpunk 2077 is going to be something. It's going to have the same kind of feel as many of the cities in this game has. Because you're going to be in this large sort of open world and you will have a lot of freedom. Maybe you'll probably have more freedom in that game than in this one. At least within the confines of the city. While this one obviously has a larger universe. But it does give you this kind of feeling that this is kind of the aesthetics and style that you'll be seeing, right? Ah, this is also a beautiful city. This would be a cool city to see at night. So far, Lorville has been my favorite, but this is neat as well. Although the idea of an entire planet being sort of consumed by a megacity, it reminds me of that movie or the series of manga and the anime called Blame. But of course, in that, they lose control of the city and it keeps growing, and humans just live in the ruins, or not the ruins, but in this ever-growing city. So this train is actually flying, isn't it? It levitates, because I thought it had like a monorail thing coming off, but no, here I am. Okay, so here we are at the station. Let's grab our ship and let's hope we get our Titan out this time, because I suspect maybe we'll want a little bit more firepower than what the Freelancer offers. Riker Memorial Spaceport is where we want to go. Customs, and there should be a terminal here somewhere where we can get our ship out once we pass customs. You usually find that. And since this is a very large spaceport, I assume we find more than one. Okay, so let's see now. We had some trouble getting the Titan out. Yeah, now I gotta file a claim for that. How much is that gonna take? 6 minutes. How much do I pay to expedite that? So if I expedite it for 400 credits, yeah, let's do that for the sake of the stream. So 1 minute to go. 53 seconds. Let's have a look around while those seconds count down. Do we have anywhere else to see? Anything else to see here? No. VIP lounge. Can I sit? Just my spaceman in the VIP lounge with
Be sure to check the departure and
designer lamps.
conveniently located throughout the spaceport.
Okay, so let's try again and get our ship out now that the insurance claim has been filed. Beautiful view here. I really wish this to be real time and real, but something tells me it's not.
Thank you for visiting our
2, 1, 0,
whatever
retrieve.
transaction
We'll finally get our Titan back.
stay.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Yes, we didn't actually succeed at taking it out in the beginning of the stream, but now we do. Hangar 1. So where are the elevators? Hangar elevators. Okay, that's good. Perhaps this spaceport simply works better than the one in the orbiting place that I started out at. Okay, so hangars. Yeah. So it was hangar 1, was it? Ah, sorry, Jevon. Jevon suggested going to the rental shop, but I didn't actually check that one out. So let's see if we can get my ship out. And there she is. I'm actually really happy that I chose this ship. The reason for that is that it's just a pretty ship, and I'm a sucker for pretty things. I'm not sure if I can like upgrade this to make it amazing over time. Maybe. Okay, so let's enter the ship. So this ship was lost in the previous stream because it was sitting outside a cave where I died and I wasn't able to reclaim the ship. Then I managed to reclaim it, and then I failed to reclaim it again. So there's lots of bugs and stuff going on here that are annoying. Okay, so we are inside a hangar, so we definitely have to ask for permission to leave. So let's go into the comms menu. We can do it down here. Comms and ask for permission to leave.
You are clear to launch.
And then the doors should open. Oh, it's a straight out. Oh, when I landed I came with one that had hangars coming in from the top. On this one, on the other hand, the hangars are in the front. Oh, that's super cool. Okay, let's just go out then. Nice! Whoa, look at that. That is really, really awesome, isn't it? And here's ArcCorp under us. Oh, this plane is so much this ship is so much more nimble than the previous one. Oh, I love this. This is really cool. Look at that. Beautiful. With ArcCorp just stretching out forever and ever. An entire planet covered in the city. Beautiful stuff. Okay, let's set off into our location. Oh, almost passing out here from the G-Force. This will also be a good way to end the stream. So let's turn on the cruise control and go off into space and try to find the location where we are apparently now interfering with criminals. Let's hope that I don't have to pay off some bounty somewhere on this one. So ArcCorp, nice to meet you. We didn't get to go to Microtrek in this stream, but surely that will be possible in one future stream. I'd say perhaps ArcCorp is sort of cool, but not the prettiest place in the game so far. Okay, let's level off a little bit here. We are at 13,000 meters, but we want to go to a specific location for a mission that we are on, so we should probably find that marker and go there. Yep, so we have to go to Lyria and or do this over here. So let's set a route for Lyria. Oh, it doesn't allow me, does it? Clear route and well, there's a beacon here where we gotta go. Set route, and it doesn't do anything. Okay, that's great, right? Let's try one more time. What if we try to go directly to Lyria or some kind of orbiting facility around her or it? Okay, what if I choose one of these other things? Okay, can I... Let's go to this com array. No, I can't set the route there either. Is it? No, why would that be? Is it bugged? Don't usually have these problems. Okay, so now it's cleared. Now the marker doesn't show when I click Lyria. Okay, it seems we have uncovered some other kind of bug. Let's just cycle in and out here a few times. Okay, now it's selected, set route, but it didn't actually set anything. Ah, damn it. Okay, let's try and go into space, and at least, if I push B now though, maybe it set it, but it hasn't told me? No. Let's see if we can just find Lyria in the sky. That's actually going to be a messy thing, isn't it? These are probably on the... Yeah, so these things here, this is actually quite cool, isn't it? These are how the planets of the solar system sort of distribute themselves in a circle around you. And that makes sense geometrically, right? Because all the planets are... Once you are on a planet, all of them are on the same plane around you. This is the same with our sky. If you look into the sky, you will generally find the planets on a line stretching out from the sun. But that doesn't help me right now when we want to go to a moon and we are not allowed to choose it. Let's try one more time. Okay, we're gonna clear the route. Okay, let's click all the buttons. Actually, let's just fly here and see if that helps. This is just a location nearby. Yeah, so the game does have certain bugs, that's for sure. Okay, so now we are by this, it's probably like an orbital relay of some kind. Okay. So let's try one more time to choose our destination. So we are trying to go to Stash. So Twitch asked me to go to find Stash. Yeah, this doesn't sound dodgy at all, does it? Okay, so I'm choosing Stash and set route. Okay, now we go. There we go. Okay, so that actually worked. So let's get back in our ship and hope that we can locate Stash. Okay. It's not... No, of course, there's actually more than one marker, so we have to go to... Yeah, so we have to do 2 jumps, because there's a planet between us and the target. We have to go to this station or whatever this is, and then one more jump. No frame drops there. Okay, second jump is now to Lyria, where Stash is. I haven't been to Lyria, so here's an opportunity. Here we go. It's a short jump, so it shouldn't take us too long. And then, like I said, I'm not well equipped for the mission that I'm going to do. But let's give it a try. And I do have enough money to buy myself a new rifle, I think. If I lose this one. So even... Because apparently you lose some of the equipment that you have on you when you die. So if I already did that once before. I died on a cave mission and where I was shot, and I lost the rifle that I was carrying. So, but let's see how it goes this time. Okay, so here's Lyria. This is probably a beautiful place to explore as well, but we are here to take out Stash. Can we quantum travel to him? Yeah. No. Nope, we can't. And that's okay. Let's just go there. see if we get the beacon on him now that we're a little bit closer. No, we don't. We definitely don't want to go to a place that's not it, but like proximal. But there is no quantum beacon, so in order to travel to these locations, there has to be a beacon there. The beacon can be another player, or it can be like a settlement. But if sometimes you get to fly to places where people don't provide the beacons. So Jevon, you're saying anything that's in your hands. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Okay, so yeah. Can we boost just a little bit with the afterburner? I'm not sure the afterburner actually works when you're out in space. But we are coming pretty fast into the location here, so let's have a look. Yeah, right. Okay, so it's a thing that you have in your hand that you lose when you die. Yeah, that sort of makes sense. Because I did lose that one rifle, but I didn't lose any of my equipment. Because I did have the backpack and the mining tool and all that. I'm certainly happy that I didn't lost the mining tool, because I think you can only get that at Lorville. Or there's like a specific location where you can get it, I think. Okay, so I'm actually gonna go a little bit away from where Stash is. And the reason for that is that maybe I wanna fly over it and also just have a look around this planet that I haven't been to yet. I don't know anything about this, like the surface or what it looks like, but let's have a look. Okay, so there seems to be some mountains here, so let's calm down a little bit. Our speed is pretty high right now. So let's come down over these mountains. Okay, so Lyria is apparently rugged. Shall we do one low pass over Stash's place? No, there are turrets there. Whoa, I'm getting fired at. Oh my god, let's hope that I don't die immediately on this. Okay, so there are turrets there. It could very well be that I will not be able to finish this mission quite simply because they have strong air defenses. It might be that this mission is too powerful for me, but what I can do is I can see if the turrets fire on me if I come there on foot. If not, hi Bumblefoot, welcome to my channel. Something tells me you know far more about this game than me. Right now I'm flying over Lyria. I'm trying this mission, but it was much more heavily defended than I expected. So I have a feeling this will not go well. Okay, so is there anywhere I could set down that's closer?
Shield under fire.
So the question for me now is this only aircraft protection, or can I actually land up on this hill and have a look? If not, I will have to come back in a later stream with friends. Also, one more comment on the left here. It really seems like there is like an erosion or some water that has run or whatever. The planet tech here is just really, really amazing.
Proximity alert.
Okay, so Jevon says to get in close. They don't do that much. They will attack you on foot. Okay, let's try and fly in and hit one just from the air.
Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Aft.
Let's do a couple of these runs over the base. They're definitely shooting at me now.
Head shield under fire. Shields up. Proximity alert. Head.
Okay, so I do have to say this is a pretty planet, actually, or it's kind of a cold, airy, desolate place. Okay, let's try one more time. Do one more swoop over the hill here and see if we can get the same turret. Let's do a little bit slower this time and hope the shields hold. This is a different turret.
Head shield under fire. Proximity alert.
Did I get it? Are there only 3 places firing at me now? Okay, let's try one more. Yeah, was there 4 or 3 before? Let's try this one this time.
Head shield under fire. Port shield under fire. Port shield under fire. Port shield under fire.
How about that? Okay, so my forward shield is reduced. It's at 12%, but regenerating. Let's try and fly sideways and see if we can get past here.
Head shield under fire.
Okay, there are still 4 turrets.
Port shield under fire. Port shield under fire. Port shield.
Okay, I'm taking damage. Oh, shield's down. Let's get away from here. Use the landscape a little bit. Almost passing out from the G. Okay, so I did take damage from that one. Let's slow down here a bit. Ooh. Let's recharge the shields and have one more go. Let's see one more time. Okay, so that was not very successful. I don't know if I even put a dent in them, but my shields do recharge. Let's try one more time from the air. I wish there was a closer approach so they didn't see me for such a long distance before I go. Yeah, maybe I can come down over this hill here and try again.
Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Deck.
Oh, I think I got one. Shields down. Which shields are down? It says 100% down on my thing. And there are still 4 turrets.
Port shield under fire.
Okay, I need to cool this thing down a little bit.
Port shield under fire.
Can I go down?
Port shield under fire.
Behind this hill. Can I just peek over the hill? Okay, so the shields down message is a bug, Jevin is saying. I think...
Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Deck. Proximity alert.
Okay, so there's actually maybe an opportunity here to sneak in across the landscape. It's not firing at me from this location. Okay, that's also a bug then, I guess.
Proximity alert. Head. Port shield under fire. Shields.
Come on.
Proximity alert. Port. Proximity.
Ah, ooh, and I hit something. Okay, this is not
Shields
working.
recharging. Shields up.
Let's try and put a few manual bullets into these, not just with my ship. I'm gonna just go up on the hill there and see if I can shoot them. I don't know what the range of my weapons are. Aim up, you're hitting the base, Jevin says. Okay, let's try that. Let's go a little bit slower.
Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Deck. Port shield under
Let's
fire.
aim a little bit higher this time. Oh, I hit the ground. Can I get this one? Oh, they're not shooting at me at this location. Okay, that's probably a bug. Or what's going on here now?
Head shield under fire.
Is that one incapacitated, perhaps?
Port shield
Nope.
under fire. Port shield under fire. Port shield under fire. Proximity
Whoa.
alert. Head.
Let's get out of here.
Shields up.
I don't think I've gotten a single of the turrets out yet. And certainly Stash is now fully aware that I'm coming for him.
Proximity alert.
Let's hide.
Proximity alert. Deck. Landing gear deployed. Proximity alert. Deck. Landing complete.
Okay, so actually, my ship is certainly It's missing a piece of the wing. Okay, so Jevon says I'm shooting the floor. I'm not sure how long my ship will will sustain this massive aerial bombardment. Let's have one more go at this. Okay, so I'm shooting too high, Jevon says.
Proximity alert. Head.
I'm trying the best I can.
Alert. Deck. Proximity alert.
I feel like I'm not hitting them. There's some pieces of metal on pieces of metal on the ground there, but that could be my ship.
Shield under fire. Shield under fire.
Whoa, okay.
Systems destroyed.
Weapon systems destroyed, that's a bad sign. When you're trying to get the drug baron out or whatever he is. Okay.
Shields up.
But I actually did get it turned.
Proximity alert. Head.
Whoa. That this thing is flying is pretty remarkable. No, I didn't get one.
Deck. Head shield under fire. Proximity alert. Aft.
Oh. So now the question becomes one of, can I actually get them on foot? But I doubt that I can. Oops. Let's set down behind that rock over there in my now probably really close to destroyed ship and see if I can get a few manual shots in on those things.
Head.
Okay, let's try and land now.
Landing complete.
My ship has seen better days. But hey, we are here for silly, goofy attacks, right? Let's get out of here and try and get it on foot. This is probably how I'm going to die. Yeah, guys, if I want some help, well, I only have, I have like 20 minutes of this stream left. Look at that. So destroyed. It's actually really well done, the destruction of the ship. Well, guys, feel free to come and swoop in and bomb it if you want. But like I said, I only have like 15-20 minutes left of the stream. And certainly, guys, if you wanted in the future to go and do some missions together, we can do that. Let me pop us into Discord and see if you guys want to have a discussion. Okay, guys, I should now be in the Discord if you want to have a chat about your current locations, unless you want to come in another way. Let me just switch over to... Yeah, that looks about right.
Hey.
Hey!
I don't know if I'm on the right mic here, am I?
I can certainly hear you.
Yeah, cool.
So are you coming to rescue me on my so far extremely failed mission?
I am. I was getting so frustrated watching you just swoop in, like, no, come!
Sorry. Okay, so, but you are probably quite far away, are you?
I'm at Levski.
Levski? Yeah, so you are quite far away. You're at least 20k or something away?
Yeah, I would come in my fighter, but that's going to take, like, probably going to take ages to get to you, so I'll come in the Constellation and just...
So you think the thing that I did wrong was that I shot too high?
When you were super close, you were shooting the ground.
Yeah.
What you should have been is, if you would have shot the elevator is not working.
On your ship?
Yeah. No,
Oh, sorry.
There we go. Right. Yeah, like you were shooting the ground. If you'd have aimed up a bit, you'd have been hitting the turret, and then once you've destroyed one of the turrets, it'll allow you to kind of use the building to destroy the other three one at a time.
Yeah, I see.
So.
This is a much larger building than I expected.
Oh, you're kidding.
Trouble?
All of the landing areas are full.
Oh, wow. I can see the turrets. I'm in the landscape now, a little bit away from it. There are... I got one of the turrets. I see the wreckage of one of the turrets.
It's,
Okay, but if you can't leave, then I can just try and do this kamikaze mission here.
just 1 second. Let me get your location first before you
Yeah.
do this. We don't have a channel anymore, do we? No. Amazing.
Should I do something in contacts?
There. I'll get you. I was invited to this one for now.
What do you think is the range of one of these rifles in the game?
Probably about
So-
300 meters.
So JD Gamer says that turrets won't bother you. Does that mean that? Does that mean
No,
that?
I've never been on foot near them, so I don't.
Okay, so that means that the turrets will probably not fire on me. I have a landscape. I have protection in the landscape here, so I can try to approach the base and see if they will go for me. Thank you, JD Gamer, for the comments there. I appreciate that. But there is a lot of rocks around the base here, so I can sort of try and sneak my way up there. But Jevon, feel free to come. I have okay. I have joined Jevon's party. Okay, that's good. Should I share the mission with you, Jevon?
You can do.
Yeah, let me try that.
You don't get as much money for it, like. But
I don't care. So I think. Yeah, where is that
I
again?
think it's just. Not sure how good that's a light fight.
Okay, so I think right now it is called their loss or gain. So let me try and share it with you, okay?
Okay.
You should get a thing now.
Yep. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So whereabouts is it? I come in the Hornet. I'm not sure if I can.
Okay, so JD
Oh,
Gamer
wow.
is giving. Oh, I'm. There is definitely a gunfire happening here now. Is someone coming to save me? The turrets are shooting over the hill. What are they shooting at? Is there another player here, perhaps? Okay, so JD Gamer also says that the enemy is in the basement, so we should have some. So we should have some inside knowledge then about what to be careful about. And the weather is getting a bit worse. Okay, so Jevon, you are 50 million kilometers away, so I have a feeling it's going to take you a while to get here.
Well, if I can get my ship out. Oh, apparently it's out now. Okay. What
Okay,
hangar is
okay.
it in? Hangar
Okay.
3.
Okay, I'm going to slowly approach. Of course, the fact that it's now dust storm or poor weather doesn't really help, does it?
Or it does, if the turrets attack you. We'll be able to see you.
Yeah, so again, I'm going to trust JD here, saying that the turrets won't bother me. Should I wait for you? How long do you think you will take to get here?
About 6 minutes, maybe.
Oh, that's a long time, though. I'm going to try and get the bullet in the turret. Didn't do anything. It's looking my way, but it's not actually shooting at me. So I think JD is correct. Okay, I'm going to try to slowly make my way over there. I do have med pens. Yeah, JD is right. The turret is not responding to me as I'm right by it now on the ground. Okay, so I need to have some cover. I'm out in the open. It's not good. I'm just really curious what they were firing on just a moment ago. Stash is 57 meters away. And Jevon, my help is 49 million kilometers away. Are you still there?
I am.
Yeah. Feel free to join if you want, but I have a feeling maybe I'll be either dead by that time or... Okay, I'm just trying to scout for any enemies. I can't find anyone. JD said the enemy was in the basement, but I really want some cover.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I don't see anyone yet. There is a hangar door there. Just gonna secure the area around it. Yeah, so I'm moving by the side of the building. I'm not seeing anyone here either.
Yeah, it's gonna take me about 5 minutes to get to you.
Yeah. If I'm still alive, at the time you arrive, then
You'll
Yeah.
have just completed the mission.
and then you got free money, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking around the building
I think I'm
and
pretty skint at the moment, so.
I see the turret that I destroyed. It's right over here. It's a wreck. It's a wreck. I also noticed that when I zoom in now with my inner thought system thing, then I get somehow it goes into my suit. So if I zoom too much, then I can't see anything. Okay.
Strange.
So it seems everything is inside the building.
Is there enemies in this building?
Yeah. So JD suggests that I should go and guard the door until you arrive. So
Cool.
you're 43 million kilometers away. Okay, so let's do that.
I guess I'll deal with the turrets. May as well.
If you want to.
I wouldn't stand anywhere near a turret though.
Just gonna have a peek inside.
I believe it'll be an elevator.
Yeah, I can't see any enemies directly inside here. Okay, I'm gonna wait here for a minute while you arrive. You're 39 million kilometers away, and then we can do it together. You can bomb the turrets if you want. Do you have like missiles or bombs or anything like that?
I've got missiles, but I don't think I'll be able to lock onto them.
Yeah.
I should be able to pretty much one-hit them though, so...
Yeah.
Don't know what my convergence distance is for the guns. Probably 1.5 kilometers.
Yeah, maybe you saw that when I was shooting at that cave entrance in the other stream, that my guns were too far apart, so it could actually hit anything on the ground.
Yeah, you can... There's a keybind, I'm not sure if it's set or not. It is.
To what? To fire
There's
it?
a keybind to make them so the aim closer or further away.
Oh, I didn't know.
I don't know what's under. Flight targeting, maybe?
So I didn't actually bring any grenades, but you did, right?
I've got one.
You haven't done this mission, right? Or have you?
I've done one of these before, but I've not done this specific mission.
Yeah. You're 30 million kilometers away. How about that? 29. It's ticking down. So I have a feeling that the enemies here are not going to come storming out the door because of the AI not being super duper at the moment. So I can just look up while we are waiting for that. There was a video.
Yeah, JD's right. There's when it comes to these, there's always an elevator, and you have to go down it.
Okay, so it's like so there's
So
like
you can go inside the building. It's fine.
okay. So I'm
just-
safe going into the entrance. Yeah, let's
Yeah,
hope
as
so.
long as you just don't go down the elevator itself.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take it slow anyway. Objective complete, go to stash. Did you get the thing that said objective complete as well now, Jevon?
Yeah, I did.
So it does synchronize that.
Just go to the pad on the elevator, but don't press it. Just make sure it is actually pressable. Because I've had one where it's not pressable before.
It's pressable.
Is it pressable? No, the one on the actual elevator. It won't go down unless you press the button. You're right.
Yeah, it seems it has a marker, so I think that will work.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, you're 18 million kilometers away. How about that? I do wonder what the turret was shooting at earlier, though. Can I take out the turret with my gun?
You should be able to.
Let me
But
get
whether you want to use your ammo for that or use your ammo on the guys in the thingy.
Well, I have 30 plus 59 bullets, so let's hope that will be enough.
I'd just maybe try one mag and then see.
Yeah. Try at least just one bullet at it.
Yeah, see, it takes a lot of ammo. I did think it would.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to spend my ammo on this. Yeah, so JD, I'm just waiting for Jevon to arrive. And he's just 11 million kilometers away, so then we will take the elevator together, I think. So of course, we're having a bit of a lull in the stream here while we wait for that, but I think it's alright. There's something on the outside here that's really weird, because there's like floating, almost garden equipment, or a floating trolley and something. I wonder if this came off the attack that I did. Yeah, so JD says it takes a lot of ammo to get the turrets, or maybe the mission, so yeah, let's conserve the ammunition. 6 million kilometers. I do. Actually, there is a turret straight on the roof of the building. You know what? Let me take cover in the rocks a little bit further away, okay? If you're gonna bomb the base. Are you planning that, right?
I will be using the laser cannon, laser repeaters.
Let me just walk a little bit away from here, get a vantage point so we can see your attack. I find it a bit funny that the turrets aren't shooting at me, but I guess they are just anti-air, right?
Oh, I've just been interdicted.
Oh,
Which is fine because
you can just go, or have you been stopped?
no, it's a Ninetales and a Drake Buccaneer. He ain't gonna hit me.
So you're just gonna go?
Yeah, he's already getting attacked by somebody. So
Yeah.
right, yeah. So allow me to. Should just be able to quantum straight to you now, rather than having to go to the planet and then back again.
Yeah, you'll come out straight over the planet. Actually, let me look in your direction as you're coming our way. If we are fortunate enough, we will see your ship coming in.
Oh, just cancelled my quantum. Oh no, it didn't. The HUD's just bugged. Amazing. Okay.
I'm really curious now if we're gonna see you quantuming in from space.
Be about 50 kilometers one away, I think.
Yeah, but it's probably a straight line to me, right? Because I have your marker in the sky.
The range is about 30 kilometers. No, even that, about 8 kilometers, I think. So I'd have to be that close for you to see me.
Okay, so let's see what happens. Yeah, you're 9 kilometers away now. I still can't see you, and your marker did some kind of funky jump. I guess that was the quantum.
Are you over there?
And you are gone from my marker. Where are you? You're underground, apparently. Did you choose the wrong one, or did you?
No. Hang on. I'm orbiting the planet. I think I've gone to the other side though, maybe.
Yeah, I think you did. Because suddenly you are underneath the ground from my perspective.
Yeah, I'll pop over in a second. You ready? Quantuming now. 3, 2, 1. Off we go.
Which way did you go? Did you go back? Yeah. I got a message saying you're QTing to my current location. Yeah, and I got a new marker for you, 141 away kilometers. Yep, and I should be able to see you up there now. You're 10 kilometers away. 10, yeah.
Don't have a HUD, so I don't know how fast I'm going here.
You're going pretty fast.
Yeah, I see this now.
Do you have a bug on the HUD?
Yeah. It's broken in this ship. Okay, I can't actually see the base right now.
You can't or you can?
I can see you, but I don't know where the base is in relation to you. I think.
It's directly between us, more or less. I hope you won't hit me now with your massive attack.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so I'm sitting on a rock past the base, so I hope that I will survive your attack.
Can't actually see the turrets at the moment, so you just get within a bit closer range, I think.
And you're arriving with the sunset. I saw something. I'm not sure. It's 2 lights, actually. You are currently a UFO. Yeah, now I see you, definitely.
Okay. If I can spot the turrets here.
Oh, nice.
And if I'm hitting them, quite a distance away here.
Yeah, you're actually not hitting the turret very well. You are too far to the left for the turret.
I probably could just get a bit closer. I mean, what are they going to do?
Shred you to pieces.
There we are. I can see them now.
They're not actually shooting at you even, so I think you're out of their range, right? Yeah, now you can see. Oh, nice. You blew it up. Beautiful. That was much more effective than I did. It's almost like you know what you're doing, right?
Indeed.
Yeah, there's
Oh.
one on the roof, but they're not firing at you very much, are they? Yeah, you got the one on the roof, and I got the one behind the building. So at least there's something that I did something today.
There's one just over there somewhere, isn't there?
Yeah, you're almost hitting it now. You're too far away. I wish you know what would
Kind of
be.
using the stream to
There
aim.
you got it. Yeah, you got
Got
it. Beautiful. Okay, let me get back down there. Okay, but that was kind of neat though. You can imagine if you had like a targeting thing where I would put the laser on the target, right? Like they do in the military. There you are. It's really low gravity on this world. Thank you for your rescue attempt. Just don't land on my head. I'm gonna go to the base.
I don't know where you are. So
Okay, I'm going to the base. Yeah, you're in a good position there. Unless there's a mast underneath you. I think you get it now. Nice.
Yep, we're good.
Yeah. I'll be by the entrance.
Cool.
It's funny, I can see.
I have plenty of rounds.
And it sounded there like you were dying to use them.
Oh, there we go. Oh, there is low gravity. I'm kind of drifting away from my elevator.
Yeah, you are. I can see it. That's
Send
weird.
that back up just in case. Right, go.
Hey. There you are. Okay, shall we go and do this?
Yeah.
Look at your work here, with the turrets being destroyed and all.
Oh,
And thank
big
you,
one as well.
thank you to JD for the advices here. Okay, so here we are.
Really low gravity.
Yeah, it's true. Also inside, maybe, or
Right, let's get
Okay.
killed instantly.
exactly.
The question is which side?
Yeah, I know. I was wondering that too.
I think it was. I can't remember. I think it may be the opposite side to the entrance. So yeah, this side. Look.
Yep.
Right, let's go all tactical then, I guess.
Okay, left side clear. There's a tunnel to the right side. Might have people inside it. Can't see anyone. Gonna
See
move,
anyone either?
moving slowly forward. I don't have a marker on stash.
There's a point. Is it a guy who got a kill, or is it literally a stash?
We have to pick up a box here. I think maybe actually you're right. So the stash is probably acquire maze from stash. So maybe we just have to find it then.
Maybe.
It's a bit spooky that we lost the marker. I hope that doesn't mean that it's bugged. Okay, so there's definitely what I think is drugs here. Oh, you can actually smuggle these drugs if you want to. Whoa! Shots fired,
Was there?
wasn't it? You see one?
Yeah, got him, I think. He's down. Confirming it.
Checking
Yep,
the side
one down.
compartment. Yeah, it's clear here. What?
Second down.
Oh, he's still up? No? No, he's down. Yeah, it
no,
was
he's
just a
dying.
weird, whoa.
I
Just
shot
a-
him again just to make sure. Okay.
It's taking a long time dying.
Yeah, I'll let you take point if you want.
No, it's fine.
You sure?
We just have to find the, we just have to find the thing.
The-
Acquire mace from stash. I'm not sure what. How do we know what that is? Let's have a look around the building. And,
I have quite a bit of cargo in my ship, so we could transport all this up if we wanted.
do you want to trade drugs though?
I don't know
Let's
how much we
but
get.
Jevin, there's one more level here on the side.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Where do I see you here?
I'm going
Lost
up.
your marker, I think.
I'm here.
Oh, yeah, got you. Okay, I'll let you take point, and then you can maybe get a kill.
One down.
Nice.
It's not clear on the left. Two people. One down, I think.
One down.
Once.
Oh, that was a nice animation actually. That and like flies back.
Whoa.
Another one down.
Going slowly. Clear on the no. There's a compartment to the right side. Could have enemies.
Okay.
So we are a bit in the open here. Moving left, moving right.
Is compartment clear?
This is not clear. I haven't seen anyone at this moment. Okay, the compartment on the right side is clear.
Okay.
There is some nasty business on the floor here. Some bloods. Guns.
Make sure you don't shoot me.
I know, but
they're like, "Oh,
you are
Zane."
kind of a particular though.
There's a lot of
Okay.
stuff here. Maybe we should get Bumble on here and help
you
us transport all this stuff.
are you a smuggler, Bumble? Okay, I'm going to this compartment. Yeah, you're right behind me. I see. Clear left.
Cool.
Yeah.
Clear on
okay.
my face as well, apparently. Just ran a jump on me.
Sorry.
Uh,
Okay, so get the maze.
Put it that way.
Yeah, we have to find whatever the maze was. Acquire
Just
maze
wait.
from stash.
It'll probably be like, hang on. Look,
Okay, so
it looked like bits of bark. So is this stuff the maze?
what stuff? Yeah, like the one here at the bottom. Let me carry this and see if that works.
That is definitely weed.
This is not, I think.
Yeah. Maybe that doesn't look like bark. Let's go have another glance around, see if we can spot out. Maybe there's somewhere we missed.
It has to be something special, like a box or something, right?
Yeah. Maybe it might be in here. Oh, that is a lot of blood. Wow.
They tortured someone here, right? Or I think that was maybe part of the story as well. There was something happening there.
What's through there?
Yeah, we haven't cleared that, have we?
Have we not? Okay. Keep pushing then.
Yep. Seems clear. Is this the... Whoa, it disappeared. No, there we go. I don't know, is this it? Do I get like... I don't get any kind of information about it, do I, when I look at it?
No.
Well, there doesn't seem to be anything else here.
Okay, so we'll grab the white and red drugs then.
Yeah, let's take one of each.
Is-
But do we... Oh wait, there's something here as well. Yeah, there's a bottle here. Let me check the mission description, just a moment.
It just says it looks like bark, but I can't see any. Maybe it's just like randomly spawns. Are we right in thinking?
This looks like pills. And here's a box.
Yeah. According to JD, the good ones to grab are those ones.
The white ones and the red ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're sort of worth quite a bit. Well,
But JD, if you're still with us, to get the maze from the stash, is it the red ones that we're picking up then, or?
don't think so.
No, because it would like tell us, wouldn't it, when we... I think I know what the white stuff is.
Cocaine. Oh fuck!
What happened?
There's a player here.
Player. Whoa. Are you okay? Where is he?
Dead.
Oh, you got him.
Yeah, I wasn't taking any chances.
So you didn't ask first.
I hope it wasn't Bumble.
Bumble, was that you that Joan just killed? If so, I'm really sorry for our first meeting.
What's this stuff? This might be it. Blue stuff here.
I don't see any blue stuff, so... But yeah, that's interesting. Because you picked up something that I can't see. So maybe that's it.
It looks. Oh! Ah!
What? Oi!
Got it.
Okay,
See
I...
it?
No, I don't actually... But now we can deliver to the private landing pad, so I guess I don't have to carry it. I think you can take
Yeah.
that.
Do you want to go? Do you want to take that? And I'll see if I can grab some of this red stuff.
If you want to, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want us to split up now, so I just go to area 18, or do you want to come along?
I do not mind.
Okay,
I just might spend the next couple of minutes clearing this place out. I don't really know.
of drugs.
It depends how much. It depends how much it's worth. If it's not worth like. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, JD. But no, I wasn't taking any chances. There we go.
What?
We're on Lyra, right?
Sorry, what did you say?
Someone just in chat. A fucking shithead at Lyra. We're at Lyra, right?
Oh, okay. Okay. Slothy McSloth. Okay.
So I just say my drugs.
You should write that, Chad. You should write that, Chad. Okay, you know what? Before this place now gets crowded with people, I think maybe I will go and deliver the thing, okay?
Yeah, that's actually a good point. That guy's gonna come back.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
Yeah, he's gonna come back for his ship. Let's get out of here.
Oh, you might have to explain yourself now. This is really bad. Oh yeah, so JD is saying that's probably what the turrets were shooting at. Yeah, he has a point. Do you think my ship is still intact outside, or do you think the other player is now going to ravage it? I think the repairs on that thing is going to be quite expensive. Okay, so my ship is quite far away from here. Do you want
So
to
that
drop?
appears to be their ship over there. It's Freelancer.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh, I'm walking so slow with the stash. It's
If
crazy.
you use your scroll wheel, you should start running a bit faster.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, my Titan is 600 meters away, so maybe I'll just go over there.
Yeah.
This is like the slowest part of the stream. I gotta walk slowly 600 meters.
Oh, trying to get on this. Trying to get on my thing here. So, there we go.
I have a feeling you're not friends with Slothy McSloth now.
I don't mind. I'll never see them again.
JD suggests taking his ship. Was the door open? Can you...
Can't I just blow it up?
I'm sure you will not be more friends with Slothy. Going into drugs and complain while killed for drugs. Yeah. Okay, this really is the slowest walk back that I'm doing right now. I hope my ship hasn't caught fire and exploded while I was away.
The problem is if we take the Freelancer, unless
Yeah.
you mean like take the Freelancer to get to the Avenger.
Yeah, actually I could have done
Yeah, I
that.
thought
That was a very, very good point. Because now I'm doing this slow walk back. But you know, there is something, it is really fascinating because you can never know the other people in the game what they are there for, right? I'm not sure if you saw the stream earlier when I was in that cave. And I know there's another player in the cave. So at any point in the dark I can meet someone random, right?
Yeah.
What? That's kind of creepy. I was
Oh,
really
I just
wondering.
got out of my ship by mistake. Halfway started taking off and just press Y.
You fell out of the floor.
No, I'm good. Just,
Okay.
got out of the seat. Luckily.
Otherwise you
Yeah,
would
I
have to take your freelancer to get back up.
Uh,
And try to land on the top of your ship.
how many shots do you reckon it'll take to shoot off the engines?
On the freelancer.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think Slothy has a second ship?
The person's just gone red. the thing's just gone red, so I'm guessing the person's got a crime stat.
Oh. Okay, so something funky is up with my ship. It's standing in a weird position. I hope you won't have to come back and rescue me here.
He's left his shield online.
Okay, so I'm gonna
He'll
place...
probably just claim it in a minute anyways, it's not even gonna matter. Sometime in the future, when the game's actually finished, there'll be a point in doing that stuff, but...
Do you get a crime stat if you do something with him?
No. If I destroyed his ship, yeah.
Yeah. I never had a crime stat, so I don't actually know how this works. Okay, I'm back in my ship, which probably can't handle that much more.
Contact.
It says contact. Yeah, that's oh, it's turrets again. Have they respawned?
Maybe someone's activated the mission.
Okay, I'm just gonna fly off out of here.
Okay.
Okay, so you do have a good point there, that it's probably wise to tell people that, hey, you know anyone in there? Okay, but thank you for joining and helping out.
Nice. It seemed pretty easy to kill, to be honest.
The guy.
Yeah, considering the last time.
It was a fun thing to do an actual combat mission, though. I appreciated that. It says thruster surging. What does that mean? Is it problems with my... Okay. That was weird. I don't know what that meant. Okay, so let's try and see if we can find the private landing. If I can't get back to ArcCorp now because of bugs... Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. That's good. So,
I am not going to go to ArcCorp.
no.
Yeah, it's laggy less.
I actually thought it worked out alright. Okay.
Initiated.
So once I've dropped this off, then I do have to end the stream, but it was cool to actually do like combat. This is the first time there was actually somewhat. So imagine if the AI was a little bit more clever, right? That would have been a fun mission, right?
Yeah. So, Thanos noted if you use your missiles, then rearm.
Yeah, I
your
didn't fully
missiles.
understand.
Yeah. Then rearm your missiles will not be replaced unless your missiles need.
So I guess it means that there is a bug where it will not replenish your missiles, yeah. Oh, I just arrived on the night side of ArcCorp, and of course it's beautiful at night. It's just city everywhere, right? Oh, my ship is so messed up. I gotta say though, the damage modeling is pretty cool.
Wait. Yeah, they spend a lot of time doing it. It takes them ages.
To do the damage modeling.
Yeah.
Because it's like there are literally pieces of the ship that are torn off. And the engine is like sputtering, you know? It's really cool. But there is some bugs in it, because I see sometimes it flickers on and off. So as I'm rotating around, some damage come in and some damage just go out. Yeah, I can actually recreate that. I think like my thruster is a little bit unreliable now. That is also kind of cool that, you know, there is actually impact on your ship's performance from the damage that it takes, right?
I don't know, I've never really had like major damage on the ship.
Of course,
Lost
it's because
the wings.
of course you have a big ship. No wings needed, yeah.
Yeah, well, I've been destroyed in this ship before, so. It takes a hell of a lot to take it down.
So what kind of enemy were you up against when you lost that ship?
Hammerhead.
Was that like a bounty or something, or?
Yeah, it was a CS4 bounty.
Okay, so it says delivery drop-off. I'm not sure if I have to... Yeah, it was like a private landing pad, wasn't it?
It'll highly likely be take the tram to it.
I'm not sure.
Low power to engines. Low power
Whoa.
to shields.
What did I do now? Whoa, I'm flying. I'm dropping from the air.
That's not good.
What did I just do now?
You turn off your engines, press I maybe?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I?
Yeah.
Engines offline.
Engines offline. Shit. Oh my god, this is so stupid.
Maybe your thrusters just perked in.
Whoa, and I'm out of control. I'm spinning out of control. Shit. And that's how I died.
Proximity.
Holy crap. What happened? Did I push the wrong thing?
No, it looks like something.
Broke on the ship.
Yeah, I saw earlier it said thrusters throttling, so maybe you had thruster damage.
Oh, that was really bad. I'm sorry. I guess we lost the reward, didn't we?
Highly likely, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I do apologize for that.
Oh, we got to kill some men.
Yeah, at least there was that. So, okay, so we gotta find out more what happens there. I gotta go back and check the stream to see if I actually pushed something, but I think I just pushed comms, and then it was like, it was out. Okay, I can see you are quite far away, and I am just waking up in some random hotel with pink neon lights outside on ArcCorp. Okay. Okay, but thank you for playing, Gemma. I think that's it for the stream tonight. I have to figure out what happened to the ship, and maybe I should actually pass an insurance claim now before I go off. No, I think I'm gonna leave it at this. I think I'm gonna leave it here with this scene out of ArcCorp. Okay, so thank you to anyone watching the stream, and thank you very much for your inputs, JD, and also welcome Bumblefoot to the stream. So yeah, it was a fun stream, although I didn't actually successfully complete a single mission. I didn't successfully complete the cave because I got scared and ran out. And then my ship got so fucked up that it actually fell out of the sky, literally a few hundred meters from the delivery point. Okay, well I guess that's the way it is. So let's hope that we will do some other things on the stream in the future. We did actually do a combat mission. I did say hi to friends. I did go into the mining and the caves. So in that sense, I did complete everything I wanted from the stream. So yeah. Except explore Microtech. Okay, thanks for playing, Jevin. I guess I will see you around. Okay, bye-bye, guys.